So to recap from what happened last time, I'll introduce your characters, I guess. So so to begin with, we have Emmanuel Vesta, played by Arman, who is a human cleric. He worships the god Hestia and is an incredibly lawfully good religious person. Arman, do you want to say anything else about your character?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I was an orphan as I grew up.
You were an orphan.
Indoctrinated into the church, which
Okay.
is totally not a cult.
Okay. You're an acolyte as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. We have Malva the Giant, who's got a pretty interesting story. So despite being called Malva the Giant, you're actually a dwarf. You call yourself that because you chilled with the dwarves and you had a dwarf. You chilled with the giants and you had a giant offspring, which means the dwarves all shunned you from the community. You have a secret goal of killing all the dwarves. That's Malva the Giant.
Yeah.
We have it's a pretty nice story actually. So we have Golurk Hadden, a Half-Life Ranger. Not much is known about Golurk, but something was stolen from him, and he intends on getting it back. And then finally we have Artemisia Medina, who is a wood elf wizard. Yeah, do you want to say anything about your character? You can progress the character over time as well.
Anything else
That's
about
fine.
them? They're magic and they like trees.
Okay, you're magic and you like trees. And you're also a vegan in game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be. Come on.
Okay. So to recap, can you all see hold on, I'll switch you over.
There we go.
Oh, it's going on here.
Okay. Do you all see the town?
Yeah.
Okay. So to recap what happened last time, notice boards were put up in all of your respective hometowns, and on the notice was like a sort of description of a beast that needed to be slayed, and on the note it said to meet a person in a tavern. And so 3 of you, Emmanuel, Malva, and Golurk, all went to this tavern to meet the person who put up this notice. What happened, though, none of you could have expected. In the corner were 2 goblins, all hooded, and they were stalking you, apparently. And what happened was you tried to make a very quiet escape, but Emmanuel tripped and fell over a chair as you tried to leave before they noticed, causing a let's just say a fight to ensue. And basically Malva hacked and slashed both of them and absolutely just decimated them. So there are 2 goblins on the floor. So you all left the tavern, and this is where you are now. You're standing with the person who you met, and you don't know his name yet. You need to do some more talking. Evie, let me put your character in very quickly. All right. And what happened is, as you left, a bunch of guards going into the tavern, they heard the brawl and stuff. Evie sees all of you leave as all the guards come in. So Evie, what would you like to do?
I see. As I'm not leaving with them.
You weren't there, so all you see is these 4 people just leave the tavern as loads of.
Are they strangers?
They are strangers, and guards are going into the tavern as they leave. So you suspect something is up.
Mhm.
What would you like to do?
Go over and ask them and use my excellent intuition and wisdom skills.
Okay, so you walk up to them and talk to them.
Yeah.
All right. Lance turns around and sees you, and this is the dude who put up the notice board. His name is Lance, but you don't know that yet. He turns around and sees you, and after being tailed by the goblins, he's a bit on edge. So he turns around with his sword, and he puts the sword, his massive sword, to your neck, and he goes, "What are you doing here? What do you want? Who are you?"
Yeah.
What do you?
Do it.
That's a cue. That's a cue for you. What do you do?
So what's he called? Lance.
Yeah, his name's Lance. You don't know that.
So
Though.
Lance will immediately realize that what he's done is very wrong.
And
when
why
he
is
sees
that?
When he sees the rage in my eyes and he realizes that I'm actually extremely powerful and he's made a great mistake.
Okay, roll an intimidation. So roll a d20 and add your intimidation bonus onto that. Oh, charisma.
Oh fuck.
he looks he looks into your eyes and sees nothing and isn't intimidated by the slightest. In fact, he takes a step closer to you and basically looks you in the eye and says, "If I don't get an answer, I'm gonna hack you to death here and now. Tell me who you are."
Seeing this, I want to get like in between them. Be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's been enough blood spilt for now. Maybe we all need to cool off a bit.
Lance slowly lowers his sword and realizes that you're right and there has been too much blood spilled today and looks at you and goes, "Fine, just tell me who you are."
Okay, so I say to him, I am Artemisia Medina. I am a wood elf.
And what brings...
And I can't remember anything else about me. But I'm here and that's what matters.
Okay, and
Why don't you say you have amnesia? Plays into it.
fine. All right. So Lance sees that you're not here to start any arguments, and you're just interested as what's going on. And he looks at you and goes, "Okay, fine. Are you interested in an adventure?"
Yes.
Okay. Well, a few of us saw this notice that I put up, and there is a beast at the bottom of the Gral'nor Valley that's causing lots of problems for the nearby farmers, and we've been set to slay him. Would you like to join us?
It depends.
Depends
Only
on what.
if this beast is just living its life in the forest and you're gonna go and slay it just for the sake of it, then no. But if this beast shouldn't be there and it's causing more harm, then yeah, I'll go.
The farmers have lived there for generations without being harmed. This beast is new and is wreaking havoc, and we desperately need people to help slay this.
I'll come and check it out, and
Okay.
I'll make my mind up when I see it.
Okay. So you all find yourself together. You obviously haven't met each other before, and you're outside the tavern. On the tavern wall, there is a map of the Hammerfell town. And now Hammerfell isn't a very big town; it's quite small. The buildings are made of like stone, and they're like outlined by wood planks. They're not very well built. You look on the side, and there's a map of Hammerfell, and this map has numbers on it. And at the bottom, you can see like the main attractions. So why don't you go have a look at the map and make a decision together as to what you'd like to do next.
Wait, when you say look at the map, what do you mean?
Look at the map in front of you that you're all on.
The map that's on the tavern is the map that we can see right now.
Yes, that is what I was alluding
Okay.
to.
Let's go see Tyrion the healer.
You want to see Tyrion the healer? All right, so you want to move to Tyrion. So you can
Was that a right run? I mean,
on the left side. They're on the west, yeah. So if you want to move your characters to go to see Tyrion, then that's fine.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. You go to Tyrion. What would you like to do once you're outside of Tyrion's healing shop?
Is it open? Can we actually knock on the door?
It's
Or
currently
just
the
walk
door
in?
is currently closed.
Let's knock on the door.
All right. So you knock at the door and there's no response.
Can we try the handle?
You can. So
Well, that's a bit
as
rude,
you-
Ben.
Right.
yeah. Do you want to make any more enemies? No, it's up to you. Do you want to try the handle?
His race doesn't have
I
any
think we should
manners.
go somewhere else and wait
Okay.
and then come back and see if he's back. I think we should go to the marketplace and see if anyone's talking about anything interesting to
Okay.
do with this creature.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's a great idea, says Lance. And you all move to the marketplaces. So head over to the marketplaces.
That
This
one,
is
right?
it.
I'll move your characters for you. Okay. So
Harry's just taken all of
Okay.
my snacks.
So you go to the marketplaces and you see a busy bazaar and there's a lot of people. Hammerfell is a human town, so there's humans running up and down, trying to sell stuff. These marketplace salesmen have set up small shops in just by using like stone and wooden planks and a small canopy above to stop the rain. And you see them all. They're all shouting left, right, and center. It's like, come get your fruit here, and they're just selling all sorts of things. It's quite a busy place.
Can I look around for any gnomes?
Sure. So Ben, do you want
That's
to?
the fruit.
Can we go quickly? Ben, what's your character called again?
Golurk.
Golurk.
Yeah.
Go look.
Go lurk.
Golurk.
You guys can talk to each other in character to learn each other's names, you know. So
That's
go
what
for
I'm
it.
trying to.
Okay,
I
go for
want
it.
to say people's names, but I've forgotten them all already.
Go for it. Introduce yourselves to each other.
Go to hard names.
Hi, I'm Golurk. I'm a half elf, and I like bows and arrows, and I hate gnomes. Anything else? Anyone else? Someone next?
I'm a wood elf,
Hi.
Golurk, and I'm called Artemisia Medina.
Hi.
But I'm.
Artemisia.
What are you? If you're half elf, Does that mean the other half is human?
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Oh, hello, my name is Emmanuel Vester. It's good to meet you.
I'm Lance, and I was the one to put up this notice. I heard word of this giant beast, and I'm just trying to assemble a team to slay them.
Why do you want it slain?
What
What have you got to gain?
I'm the
He's
simplest.
obviously a noble man who wants to help the people.
Emmanuel is 100% correct. All I want to do is help the people, and my uncle is a farmer who lives and farms on this land, and they desperately need our help. So that is why I'm here.
I don't
much
buy
money
it.
is
I
on
think
the
there's more
table?
to it.
Insight
So,
check.
oh, you want to do an insight? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Roll for insight.
What is that? Is that
That's
like,
wisdom.
whether-
So yeah. Roll d20 and then add your insight bonus.
Insight is a wisdom check, and it's to see how truthful someone is.
18. So you roll 23. That's massive. So you notice that Lance seems to be a good person, but you can't really tell from his thing. But you can definitely tell that he's hiding something from you, deliberately omitting something. Remember, just a reminder from last time, you picked up the Gral'nor scroll from the goblins that chased you from last
Can
time.
we hear
Yeah,
anyone talking
okay.
about anything then? Like what Evie said, can we do a perception for like hearing about this monster?
You
or
absolutely
saying-
can.
Yes,
Well,
shall we-
tell me
shall
what you
we
want to do,
all-
and I'll tell you whether to roll or what happens. Yeah.
I think. Well, I would like to split off from the rest of the group and walk around on my own and
Sure.
just listen
Okay, sure.
and see if I overhear anything.
Okay, 1 second. I just need to get a list of things. All right. Okay, sure. So you want to split off and see if you hear anything. Can you
But
roll?
within the market.
Can you roll a perception check for me?
How do I do that?
So roll a d20 and add your perception bonus or your wisdom bonus. You roll a 7. What's your bonus?
Plus 2, so it's 9.
Okay, so you roll a 9. As you walk around the bazaar.
Wait.
Mhm.
So is wait for wisdom?
Yep.
Is it
You're choosing
so
the
you know
one.
how you've got the pluses, but
Yeah.
then you've got also the numbers.
Mhm.
So is it the plus
It's
2 or is
it's
it
the
15?
pluses. It's the pluses.
So it's plus 2.
Yeah,
You asked for
exactly.
perception, right?
I did ask for perception. Now, do
Oh,
you
I
see
thought you meant
how?
wisdom.
Proficiency.
So, I'm gonna show you something. Do you see how you have a long list of skills like
Perception plus 4. plus
exactly.
4.
So perception is like a part of wisdom, but
Yeah.
do you see you have black dots next to some of your skills?
I've got a black dot next to perception.
That means you have a proficiency in that. That means just from your backstory and who you are, you're naturally good at that. So you have
Yeah.
an added bonus onto perception. So you have a +4. So what does that end up being? 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you walk around, you hear the distant mutter, and there are some people talking about a giant beast that's walking around. You can't quite pick up everything they say, but all you hear was all you hear is somebody mentioning the north side of the Gral'nor Valley.
Interesting.
What are the rest of you doing?
Can I have a read of the scroll?
Go for it. So, Aman has the scroll currently.
Oh, go
Yeah.
on. Can we all gather around and read it together?
Okay.
Well, look at it.
So, you all gather around and look at the scroll. The scroll has lots of inscriptions that none of you can read and lots of glyphs. Evie naturally can read other languages using her spell, but even then, you still can't tell what it is. It's some ancient language that you can't understand, or well, that's what it appears to be. All you can understand is that there is a drawing of the north side of the Gral'nor Valley, which you know is outside the south side of the Hammerfell gates.
South side. Okay.
Wait, so the north side of the valley is to the south of where we are now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I go and talk to a local?
Sure.
I'll talk to someone. A farmer stand.
You go to a farmer stand.
Yeah.
Hello, what brings you to my merchant?
Hello. I've heard about this. We don't know the beast's name yet, do
You
we?
don't.
Oh, I've come here to slay the beast in the Gral'nor Valley. Know anything
You've
about
come to slay the beast. Oh, my local farmers have been absolutely petrified. It comes at night and just absolutely destroys the land and the crops that we've been growing. And it comes every single night. There's nothing we can do to stop it. So we really, really thank you. All of us farmers would be really, really thankful if you slayed it for us.
Is it just crops or is it livestock?
Well, it started off with just being crops, but recently, and just last week, we saw 2 pigs and a cow die at the hands of this beast.
Hmm. Interesting. What do you know about the north side of this gate?
Of Hammerfell?
Yes.
Currently, the north side is the extension of Hammerfell. We've ordered a few dwarfs to come and extend the city, since they're natural builders and they have a lot of materials. We've asked them to extend Hammerfell. So currently, the north side is off limits because it's being extended.
Dwarves, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Dwarves, huh?
Gonna die. You can see the anger in my. You can see the anger in my eyes as I walk away.
Yeah, he looks at you as you walk away, and he's just thinking, well, what kind of nut job was that? So long as but he thinks to himself, so long as that beast is slain, that he's gonna be happy. So what do you guys want to do now?
Can we look at what's for sale?
Absolutely. What specifically?
What's for sale?
How much money?
There's lots. Look at how many stands there are. There's lots. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
Oh, very good.
Potions.
You're looking for potions? There is. All you see is somebody who has a bunch of plants. Not really potions here in the marketplace. Perhaps there's a potion seller somewhere else in the
I'm
town.
interested in books.
You're
We've got
interested
a
in.
bookshop.
Have a look.
Oh,
Have a look.
Zeke's book. Look, can we
Zeke's,
have a
yeah.
look at? Can we have a look in the market first and see if there's anyone selling sort of interesting and like a mysterious and quiet old person who's selling old books on a stall, and there's no one that's around, but we want to go over and look through all the dusty books and see if there's a book.
So
And one of
you're
the
looking for
books
books
could
in the
be-
marketplace or in the.
First in the marketplace, I want to look for books.
Okay. I'll have you roll a perception check.
Is that 20? Again?
All of these checks are 20.
Okay, so +4.
Plus 4,
So
so 12.
12.
As you walk through, you see one man who has like 3 books, and the rest is just random junk that he's selling.
Mhm. I wanna look. Think that we should all look at these books and
Okay.
see if there's a book, any of them about what's the word? Like what's the word for a book about mythical creatures?
So you're looking for a book about mythical creatures.
A book about monsters.
Okay,
I forgot what the word is.
As you. But so do you want to
I'm not
walk up to
sure.
the man and ask him about his books and look through
Well,
them?
I'll
or-
just look. I'll look at the books
Okay.
and I'll go up to the stall and
Mhm.
see if there's a book. Any of it
Okay,
has anything
so
about monsters.
You see 3 books standing there. There's one about ancient history. The 2 others are just completely unrelated.
But what is ancient history? Does that include?
Of the
does that include...
have a look.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the contents of the
Yeah,
ancient-
there's nothing specifically. There is some stuff about an ancient beast with 5 heads in there, but again, it's all mythics, and it's not really sure if this is based on actual fact. Seems like a fiction book
Okay.
at first glance.
But I'll look up on
The man looks at you, who's selling the books. He's like, "Aye, looking for anything in particular?"
I don't want to give too much away to him
Fair
because
enough.
I don't know who he is and
Mhm.
I don't trust him.
Okay.
But I'd like to. I'd maybe ask him if he knows of any books, about monsters,
So he turns to you and goes,
or if
"Oh,
he's sold any books to anyone recently, or if anyone has asked him about a book to do with monsters.
well." He turns to you and goes, "Well, I personally don't have any books of that kind, but if you're looking for that sort of thing, you're best going to Zeal's book and tomes shop. They have all that sort of thing."
I thank him and walk away.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do now?
Is anyone selling any arrows?
Arrows. So in the marketplace?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have a look. There is an arrow salesman. Yeah.
Can I go and talk to him?
Yeah, of course.
What arrows have you got for sale?
Arrows. Let me. He goes and quickly checks his stock, which is what I'm doing right now in my my little Excel spreadsheet of random shit that I have. I have some magical arrows. I have this. I have these 2 arrows of trapping, which cost about 1,000 gold each. I came across them in a very bloody battle, so they're quite valuable to me.
How much gold do I have?
Have a check.
15.
Equipment. You'll have currency on the right hand side.
Yeah, I have 15. Okay, well, would you do me 1 for 1 gold piece?
He just looks at you and laughs derisively. Good joke.
Yeah, I'll walk away from that one.
Okay. Lance turns to you and says, "So, have you guys found everything you want?"
Oh, can I look around for some animals?
Yeah, of course. And there are some livestock sellers in this marketplace. There's one that has like lots of cages filled with animals, everything small from rats, and he has this one big cage that has just a tiger in there.
Oh my god, let's go straight up to him.
Okay. You looking for anything in particular?
I don't know what something in my price range.
What's your price range?
25 gold pieces.
25 gold pieces. He quickly looks and fumbles around to see what animals he has for that sort of price. He pulls out this small box, and inside it is just a rat. And he says that, "Aye, this is a magic rat."
Piss off. I say it in a dialogue. I think that, and well, I asked what's so magic about it.
Oh, he just looks at you, smiles, and goes, "It shits gold, lad." Alright.
It eats my gold.
Harry.
Ask him how much the tiger is.
Oh, that boy. He's not for sale.
How did you come to acquire him?
Well, let's just say I have contacts with some interesting people, and they managed to acquire it for me. He looks at you quite, like, intimidatingly.
I stare back more intimidatingly.
Intimidation check.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
He essentially looks at you, laughs, and tells you to fuck off.
I walk away.
Okay.
Given that I'm from the criminal underworld, can I try and steal that magical arrow?
The magical arrow? Okay, you absolutely can. So, sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Dexterity, basically.
Okay,
It's sleight.
I get a +2 on that.
Okay.
That's alright.
Was 11, 13. So as you quickly try to stealthily move behind and grab the arrow, he turns around and just grabs your wrist. And he looks at you dead in the eye and
my
goes,
chocolate, Harry.
"What on earth do you think you're doing, lad?"
Can I'll just say nothing and sort of shake his hand off. Walk away.
He's not having any of it. He follows you and he grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you back and goes, "You trying to steal from me?"
I'll walk
Can
over
I
to
try and
Ben.
like peer into the shadows?
You wanna try and stealth check?
Stealth.
You're gonna need a high one. Roll a stealth check on
I've
disadvantage.
got a better idea than that. I don't think you should do that.
So
Okay.
do you know how to? I mean, he's already done it.
Damn it.
Ah.
So roll stealth check on disadvantage since you're right in front of him. So that means you roll 2 and take the lowest.
Okay. I'm trying. Oh, right.
Oh my
Well, there
god.
we go.
Yes. Okay.
Campaign's over, lads.
So you rolled a 1. So you got a natural 1. What's your bonus?
Stealth +4.
Okay, so you rolled a 5. That's still shocking. And since you rolled a 1, I'm going to have some fun with you.
Oh
About to
god.
go to jail.
So he walks up to you, and calls the guards over, and the guards are currently running towards you.
I run up to Ben, saying, "What's the issue here?"
Close enough to him before he calls the guards.
Yeah. And so Rowan runs up to Ben and asks the question, and then the merchant goes to you and says, "This guy's trying to steal from me."
Rowan, try and intimidate him.
I don't think this is
Also,
a good idea. You're gonna make it worse.
Can I push him over? Yeah. I push him over.
You
and then
push
I
over the
back him
merchant.
up.
The guards are on the way currently.
Can I walk
Can I
up to him?
can I help out here? If I have, can I use my long stride spell to get all of us out of here? Or can I only use it? Can I use it to get
Let me have a
Rowan or
look.
Ben
Can I have a look?
out of here?
I'll just have a quick look
I
at
was
the
gonna say
spell.
I walk up to the merchant and I want to cast command.
Okay.
him.
Wait, hold on a minute. Let me check his spell. Command. Oh my
I can
god.
say one word command to him
Okay.
if he succeeds on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's see. So you cast that, right? I'm gonna do a saving throw.
Yeah.
So yeah, the command goes through.
Needs to be 13 wisdom.
Up.
Okay.
So
One word. I say.
you have one
Leave.
word. Leave. Okay. The merchant.
Forget.
So the merchant suddenly. So the merchant's eyes suddenly become white. And you say the word leave, and leave just echoes in his head. He just completely drops what he was doing, and he stops the guards. He walks. He just walks away.
Wow.
Well played.
Aman, save
I
your
pick up
fucking
Ben by
asses
the scruff of his
there.
neck, and I just walk away.
What do you do?
I'm gonna sit
I
quietly.
pick up Ben and
You
carry
pick
him
up
away.
Ben.
Oh, he can swipe the arrow now that he's all dazed.
Oh, to be fair. Do we want to risk that again?
Command doesn't daze him, and it only lasts for like a second. So he leaves.
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving.
Yeah, he's gonna be back to
Okay,
normal in
I'm
any
gonna-
second.
I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
I'll wait for you guys to up in the market, and you
Okay.
can join me.
Sure.
I think we should go to the
Oh, really?
bookshop.
Okay.
Yeah, I second that.
I feel like this is a good time to say I'm a lit trap.
That's
Are you
okay. We'll read for you. It's fine.
Okay.
I can't move my character because it just keeps making a box on my screen.
You need to click on the at the top left. There's like a little arrow cursor thingy.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it.
You click your character first and then move it, rather than. And then-
It just keeps dragging a box.
If you click on your character and use the arrow keys, that might help. That might work.
I'm stuck.
Wait, in the top left, are you on select and move,
I'm trying to click select and move.
and then move your character? Why isn't it working?
Should I go for a different one? Should I go for pan?
No.
It won't let me select anything.
Reload the page.
Oh, you can. You go to the toilet real quick.
Sure. So Rowan goes to the side of the road and takes a piss in front of everyone.
Everyone walking towards the bookshop then.
I mean, yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Go to the
Yeah.
bookshop
Walking over there.
when
Just
this
wanna
thing
put Ben
finally
down.
rejoins.
Sure.
A bookshop, and then maybe the smithy. Is that a blacksmith?
That is a
I
blacksmith.
put Ben
Yeah.
down as we're leaving.
Ben,
I'd be
why
like,
are you so determined
don't
to
make
get
me
these
do that
arrows
again.
for?
I'm a ranger. If you get some funky arrows, it'd be fun. I don't know.
He's not wrong, but yeah.
Still
"You
not let
must
me
have
do
1,000
it.
gold pieces."
Really?
I thought being a criminal, I might.
It's
do
just
something
dragging
better.
a blue box across
Mm.
the screen when I try and move.
Really?
Yeah.
Any ideas, Amon? Hold on.
Um,
Let me try something.
Oh, no, my
Might be something
thing's-
with your
Oh wait, what
mouse.
the fuck? Okay, for some reason. Okay. Try now.
Oh, it's working now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. All right, we'll wait for Rowan to get back and we'll continue.
Can you give me 1 second to go get my food back from
Uh,
Harry because he's taking it?
Everyone just take a 2-minute break,
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
When Rowan talked to the farmer guy,
Mhm.
what did he say about the monster again? It comes out at night. Was
Yeah.
that it?
Yep. So it comes out at night. He says that he said that it used to only target the crops and the land, but recently more livestock is becoming like targeted.
So-
Okay. You all ready to continue?
Harry's fucking eating all of my chocolate. I just went in there to get it off him and he's just empty wrapper. He's eating all of it.
Okay.
Bloody boyfriends.
All are you ready to continue?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So you all leave the marketplace and Lance comes and follows you. What do you do?
Can we
So we're
see
at the
temple?
bookshop.
You want to go to the bookshop?
Yeah, bookshop.
Sure.
I'm gonna lead the way into the bookshop. I
Okay,
don't care about
that's
Lance
fine.
right
Alright,
now.
so,
I don't trust him.
Sure. Give me a second. Where is all of you? I don't know what I
At
just
the
did.
bookshop.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Stop moving your characters. Wait. Just 1 second. I want to show you something. All right.
So Evie. with your class, if you find scrolls, you can write them down into your spellbook. Yeah.
Okay, so would a scroll have spells on it?
Yeah, a scroll is usually like a one-time use spell.
Okay.
But because you're a wizard, you can
write
copy it
it
down
and use
into
it
your
again.
spellbook, and then you can just use it as much as you need to.
Cool.
That's usually how you get lots of spells. Is you find scrolls and write them down instead of letting us waste them.
How do I find a scroll though?
You'd go to like shops like this, and you'd ask, see if they have any scrolls.
Do you have any scrolls? Okay. I
Yeah.
should have asked that at the marketplace.
Yeah, we will find them, like, I assume, on our journeys.
Yeah.
Yep.
So is this the blacksmith that we're in?
No, this is the bookstore.
It doesn't look like a bookstore to me.
I know.
It's a lot of armor for a bookstore.
That's a good thing to notice. So who's leading? So what's happening?
Well, I led the way into this shop,
Okay.
and now I'm confused. That's not a bookshop.
Why don't you go talk to the person?
Oh, yeah, I want to go over to the person who's like working here, and I want to ask them what shop is this?
Okay. So you walk up, and you go right up to the person. The person looks at you and goes, "Oh, hello. You guys look like new visitors. Welcome to the book and tome shop. How can I help you? My name is Zeal."
I'm gonna say, where are your books?
So we currently keep books in the back. All of these armor stands are for animation and reanimation. It's something that we've been working on as wizards, you know.
So wizards own this shop.
That is correct. Me and my dad.
Oh, I want to bond with you over being a wizard.
So you two begin talking about wizard things, about spells and the sort of experiences that you two had, and it's clear that you two have a fairly decent bond.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her now. If she could take me to see some of the books in the back.
There's a lot of powerful things that we keep in the back, so I'll go ahead to the back and pick up some books.
Okay, I want some books that are about monsters that destroy farmland.
Sure. So you're looking for monsters? Okay, let me go have a look. So she goes to the back. And then returns with this fairly like old dusty book, and it's about different like monsters throughout the ages that have sort of been of note. And puts it down the table. So I have this book. If this is something you'd be looking for, I'll sell it to you for 5 gold pieces.
I don't know how much gold I have.
Have a look.
How do I look at that?
It's in your character sheet. Also, whenever you pick something up or cast a spell or like that uses a slot or like buy something, make sure you update your character sheet with that information.
I don't think I have any money.
There's currency at the top right of your inventory, like near the word extras at the top.
Are you on the equipment tab of your inventory?
So if you go to the equipment tab,
I can see. Yeah.
How much do you have?
I've got 45.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, she's rich. She's
Is
the
that a lot?
of gold.
well compared to the
I
others.
it would be rich if I just keep buying books. Can I maybe the fact that we've got a good relationship?
Mhm.
Can I just have a quick flick through the book before I buy it to make sure?
You seem like a good wizard, but I don't normally do that. Roll persuasion.
But what do I add to that if it's 11?
Your persuasion, which is part. It should be on the list there. If not, roll charisma.
+2.
Mhm.
So it's 13.
Okay. So she goes, I'll let you have a flick through, but you have to promise me you'll buy the book. We're not a charity case.
Pointless. What's the point of flicking through if I have to buy it?
Should you buy it?
I don't know. We might be able to do a little more intimidation.
You're gonna go for that route.
Well, no.
I'm sensing a pattern between Ben and Rowan here.
Yeah, why doesn't Rowan come and steal the book?
Oh, is that what you're gonna go for?
Why Why don't
mean,
I
I
try and
think-
talk? Why don't I try and talk to her some more, or like
Okay.
someone else? One of you guys could come along
Mhm.
Oh,
and like
go on.
distract. Why don't you guys come along and distract her by like knocking over one of their like fancy things, or asking her to like explain their whole like new thing they've got going on.
Yep.
And then Ben, who's like a criminal or someone, steal it.
Mhm.
Who's
Okay.
got the
I'll
best-
do
So-
the distracting then.
Okay. So
Someone do a distraction and make
okay,
her
what
go
do you do,
over.
Ron? What are you distracting?
Well, okay, so I walked up one of these armor stands
Mhm.
and like
Start
Stop, like-
fighting it.
yeah, I started like touching it. And,
Rage
like,
up, rage up.
dirty,
Okay.
dirty hands.
Okay.
And then she's all like, well, actually, I don't know what I should do.
Okay, so all right, so Rowan walks over to an armor stand, and he casually looks like he's about to lean on it, and then immediately just falls straight through the armor stand. The armor stand comes crashing. Wait, hold on. So the armor stand comes crashing down, and
Beautiful.
you can hear the shit
Oh,
break
wow.
all over the floor. Okay.
Yeah,
She immediately, the person behind the counter, Zeal, immediately runs over. It's like, oh my god, what have you done? And runs over to you.
Wait, I broke it.
Yep. You-
Oh, we could be in big trouble here.
You're a barbarian. So she comes and looks and has a look at the armor stand that you kind of, well, it's not really broken, but like all the pieces are all over the ground. And so she comes over and looks over. At this point, Ben tries to swipe it. So roll sleight of hand, but roll it with advantage because she's not there.
So that's 2 rolls.
And take the highest, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. So
Oh.
you successfully swipe the book, and she doesn't notice.
Cool.
What do you do? She will
Ben,
notice.
Ben,
but,
Ben, you should definitely leave the shop now, and I'll
Yeah,
come with you because
I'll-
she knows that I wanted the book too.
I'll be on my way
Oh
out.
no,
Me-
Sasha, you leave the shop.
Well, Ben, Aman can get you out of there. No, not Ben, Rowan, Aman can get you out of this. I can't remember your character names.
Wait, Can I wait by the door?
Emmanuel will get you out of this.
you can't just expect him to come save you every time. Carry on,
Well,
carry
I'm
on,
gonna
carry
save Ben.
carry on, carry on.
Me
I'll
and
wait
Ben,
by the
me and
door.
Ben are gonna run away.
Okay, so
I'll wait by the
so
doors. Oh,
that's so Artemisia and Golurk run away, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys leave. So that leaves Malva and Emmanuel still in the store.
I've just been looking at the armors.
Okay. Lance comes along and leaves with you.
Okay.
Lance was thinking we're a bunch of clowns.
Would she
So
get?
she gets to Rowan obviously and sees all the armor stands, the armor all over the floor. Looks at you extremely angrily. She looks like she has a lot of power as well, so that's not really someone you'd want to mess with. What do you do?
I apologize. I said I thought it was animated. I thought it'd stand up.
Roll persuasion.
Huh.
+11. What's your persuasion?
+2. That's
Okay.
13.
13. She looks still really angry, and she looks at you and goes, that armor stand now has a bunch of dents in it, and you look, and there are like a bunch of dents in it from it crashing to the ground. And she says, 5 gold pieces, pay up.
I psst for Amon.
you pissed for Aman. Aman's looking at the armor. Aman, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just standing over here watching this happen.
You left me the deep end here.
Don't know what you
I
want
could
from
have
me.
just bought that book.
I need to keep at least one spell slot if I want to make sure none of you die later. That's why I'm looking for potions.
Fair enough.
It's fair point.
Oh, wait.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Okay.
What about if I
What?
suddenly, because I'm quite smart, I sort of realise, oh, Rowan's been in there for a while. Maybe he's in trouble.
Okay.
So then I go back into the shop
Mhm.
and I say, "Come quickly! There's I don't know, something bad. There's some kind of dragon or some kind of monster
Mm-hmm.
that's it's just taken a little girl. We need to go now and save her to get the woman to leave the shop." with me."
Zeal is a very experienced lie teller. Roll persuasion with disadvantage
So do I roll?
twice and take the lowest. 11, 10. What's your persuasion?
+2.
12.
It's
She can tell you're lying, and she says, "I want all of you out of my store right now." It looks at you, Malva. Pay up.
Can I do a check on the armor to see if it's like actually worth 5?
You look at the armor and you can quite clearly tell that you've dented it as a result of
Ask
your
if it's dented
ham-fistedness. Pardon?
If it's dented anyway, can we take it with him for the 5 gold pieces?
You can take
Good
it.
armor.
So it is heavy armor. She looks at you and goes, "This armor, without the dents, is worth 2,500 gold. I think 5
so we
gold
get a
for
big
as a repair cost is more than reasonable."
Can we have it
Alright,
in
you
its
know
broken
what?
form? 5 gold.
No. She's
Wait,
just.
I'm a blacksmith.
You are.
I'm denting myself.
Why don't you try?
I just say it. I tell her, yeah, I'm from dwarven. I'm from giant heritage.
Okay,
We
giant.
know all about this.
I mean, as a dwarf, you do have proficiency in that thing. So, yeah, I mean, you have a smithing background. So, do you want to say that you'll repair it for them?
Yeah, I also will repair it better than anyone else here can.
She looks at you. Roll persuasion.
It's not persuasion. It's just
You are. You're trying to
true.
convince her to like give you the armor so that you can repair it. Roll persuasion.
Oh,
8.
oh.
She looks at you
I
and
just handed the
There's a
coin.
+2, so it's 10.
yeah, it's 10. She looks at you. She doesn't have any of it.
Oh, I just handed the coins at
Okay.
this point.
Go to your character sheet and update your character sheet. You lose 5 gold.
How do I change the money?
If you click on the currency and click on the money, you can change it there, I believe. You can take away or add.
You can do manage equipment underneath it.
As she's done with all
There we
this,
go. Mhm.
I would like to approach her, be like, "Oh, my
Mhm.
good woman, do you perhaps know where I might be able to procure some potions?"
Ah, potions. I would have a look at the apothecary for that sort of thing.
Thank you very much. And I
Okay.
want to give her a silver piece.
She looks at your silver piece and she says, "I'm glad that somebody here has some sense now. I think I have some business to attend to." And basically ushers you all to leave.
Okay, let's leave.
All right, so you all leave.
I feel like that's profit though.
Rowan,
I
Okay.
think that profit's worth more than 5.
okay, so you're back in Hammerfell now.
Oh.
All right,
So I've got the book, right? Shall I give it to Evie?
if you want.
Do you want the book, Evie?
Please.
Artemisia.
I will.
Yeah, can you change your names to your character names so I can call you by your character?
How do you do that?
I'll do that in Discord. Hold on.
It's in your settings as well.
Do it on your settings on
Yep.
the Roll20.
You don't
Oh,
need to do it in
thanks,
Discord.
mate.
That is wrong. There we
Oh.
go. Nice.
I'd like to go to the apothecary.
Okay, so you head over to the apothecary. Lance is just waiting there, looking at all the antics that you've been doing. He goes, "Don't you think we should be heading out now? Because I really want to get this beast slain."
I still don't trust Lance, and
Mhm.
I don't want to slay a beast if I don't know anything about it. So I say no, I'm not going just yet.
Okay. Lance looks at you and he says, "Fine, keep preparing." And he just walks off. So he's somewhere in the town now. In fact, he walks to the south side and is waiting at the gate. Wait, is this Lance?
Yeah,
that is okay. So you guys go to the apothecary. So head over there.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. So okay, Amon, do you guys want to go with him or not?
I come
Quite
to you because I want to look through my book away from the shop.
Sure. So Evie, you go away, and you're currently reading your book, and Amon, and who else is going with him?
It's probably best if I
And let's
don't.
go look for some more shit to steal.
Sure.
Can I just sit in the street and just
Yeah.
sort of people watch? Just
You
see if I
absolutely
see
can.
any interest while he's in there.
Oh, that's
Alright.
so romantic, man.
People
know,
watch.
yeah.
So whoever's going to the shop, go to Amon in the bottom right, and whoever's not, stay. So I need to put you into the shop.
Wait, is it a potion shop?
It's an apothecary, yeah. So they make potions and shit, and they grow plants and stuff.
okay.
So.
I'm slightly curious.
Okay.
All over.
All right. So you three are going into the shop, yes? Alrighty. So,
What time of the day is it, by the way?
so right now, you're at like that time between afternoon and evening where the sun is like setting.
Okay.
So yeah, so you go into the apothecary. As you
Oh, yes,
enter,
cool.
as you enter, you see that nobody's here. It's empty, but the door was wide
At
open.
all?
Yep, nobody's here at all. Well, that you can see.
So I do an investigation check. Does it look like it's been ransacked or anything?
Yep, that's fine. I'm not going to make you roll for that. You can see quite clearly that everything is in perfect order.
Just like to call out and see if anyone's there. Like, hello?
So,
Anyone?
so you call out hello, and then 1 second, where are you? By your amazement, a winged woman just appears out of nowhere. And she goes, "Oh, hello, I wasn't expecting anyone at this time. Welcome to my apothecary. And let me get my name sheet up because these names are really fucking long. I'm Amantha." Alright.
Ah, well met. I was looking for some potions, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
I was directed
Potions?
here by the owner of the bookstore.
Ah, Zeal, a good friend of mine. Potions is my middle name, so please, what would you like to acquire?
Just some regular healing potions. We
Okay.
mean to set out and slay the beasts in the valley.
Okay.
So any preparations would be good.
Of course, a level 1 healing potion will set you back 20 gold pieces, and this is my discount offer right now. How many would you like to take?
Aman,
Give me a moment.
what if we pay for the potions together? If we split the cost?
Yeah, I want to just walk up and ask. And be like,
Okay.
I only have 14 gold at the moment.
Okay. How many does Evie have?
25, I
Okay.
think.
So, healing potions cost 20 currently.
I've got 45.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
Should we buy one potion and we'll share it between us? We'll
Yeah.
both pay for it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. So you walk up to the store. You both hand the coin. How much are each of you paying? Just out of interest.
How much does it cost?
20 gold for one potion.
Should we pay 10 each?
Yeah?
Okay. So you both hand her 10 gold pieces, and she puts a healing potion, just slams it directly in front of you. So just like signaling for one of you to take it.
I'd pick it up.
So Aman, go ahead and add a healing potion, and Evie, go ahead and remove 10 from yours, and Aman, remove
doing
10 from
now.
your character sheets.
Whoops. I accidentally... Whoops.
It's a regular one, right?
Yep, the lowest one, the lowest level one.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
Cool. Got it.
I'm gonna go talk to the woman.
I'm going to leave because she said she's friends with the woman in the bookshop, and I don't want her to tell the woman in the bookshop that she knows where I am.
So Evie leaves. Rowan goes up to the woman, Amantha. Amantha looks Rowan up and down and goes, "So a dwarf? We don't get many dwarfs around here. Only really for construction. What is a dwarf
Although-
looking for in an apothecary then?"
I look. She can see the invisible annoyance on my face, but I just allow it.
Okay.
And I ask her what she knows about if she has anything to help me tame any animals.
Animal handling isn't really my specialty, but I know that there's somebody out of town who can probably help with that. And she gets a piece of paper and writes down the name and address of somebody in a nearby town. And hands it to you.
Do I go add that to my inventory?
Yep. So I'd add that to your inventory. It's just it's just a name of animal handler.
Okay. I thank her and I'll walk away.
Of course, you can't read it because you're illiterate.
I can read
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah.
But she hands
I'll
it to you and you
go
take it.
to help me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you all leave? Having
Yeah.
had your okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've already left.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You already left. You're all right.
That's the one
okay.
thing I need in case I run out of spell slots.
Yep.
If
Okay.
Someone dies.
Yep.
Did I say anything while they were all
Okay.
inside?
Roll a perception check. What's your perception bonus?
+4.
10. You as you're walking
Oh, no,
around.
no, sorry, no. +1, +1.
+1, 7. You hear nothing as you're walking around. Just gentle mutter of the people in the town. And then you can hear the gentle birds in the background. You hear a river flowing outside the gates, but nothing other than that. There's nothing of note.
Okay.
Do we know what time at night that it usually comes out?
You don't, but you know it comes out at night. And now after all of these encounters, it's currently evening. It's night. The sun has set.
Do you
Lance,
know how far away it is?
uh,
How
you-
far we are from...
all you can see from the scroll is that it's on the north side of the valley, which you know is on the south of Hammerfell.
Shall we start
I think
heading
we should.
towards it?
I think we should go to the inn and find out some more information about directions. And also, I haven't actually read my book yet to check if there's monsters in it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we should go to the inn and like ask about how many days travel is it to this valley.
Okay.
And
So,
then also do some
do you all
research.
want to head in to the inn?
Is this the one we got? We killed some people in?
It is the one you killed some people in. Yes.
Oh shit! Maybe we shouldn't go to the inn then.
I want to go
Yeah.
find
Maybe
Lance.
the town
Talk
hall.
to him about it.
Okay. So Lance is waiting by the guards at the south side gate, and he's visibly
I
annoyed
can
at how
go
long
to-
you've taken.
I can go to the inn because I wasn't there when you guys killed someone.
100% correct. So Evie, you can head into the inn. Where are you, Evie? Currently, there you are. Okay. So if you want to head to the inn, we'll deal with Evie's encounter first.
Yep.
So as you enter the inn, let me put you in the inn very quickly. Okay.
First, I'm gonna flick through my book
There you are. Okay. So
and see if there's any monsters in my book.
all right, so you enter the inn. As you can see, there's a couple of people who are looking around and talking, and you can visibly see 2 goblin bodies just on the floor from earlier. Nobody's bothered to clean them up. What do you do?
Wow, I'm gonna ignore the goblins for now if they're dead. But I want to look at my book. I want to see if there's anything about a monster
So as you read,
in the North Valley.
so yeah, as you read about many monsters and many tales of things that have happened in the past, but none of that are close until you get to the final chapter, where it talks about a giant serpent that used to, in old times, slither across farmlands in the northern valleys and wreak havoc on livestock and farmland.
Well, that's
All
a
the inf-
nightmare.
Is that all the information that it gives you?
I mean, obviously, this is just folklore, so it can't really give you specifics, but it gives you general, like, tells you it's very strong and it's very, very large, like the size of about 2 houses. And
Is there any information on how to kill it?
it says
Or where
that
it came
it doesn't say anything about where it came from or how to kill it, since nobody's known to kill one of these big beasts.
Okay, but we know that it's a snake.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. My character is scared of snakes.
Yeah.
I did write that in 4 right now.
You stand
so...
like 200 feet away with that bow.
yeah. Yeah, to be fair.
Okay. What else would you like to do?
Is there anyone else around in the inn?
There are a few people. There's a gentle chatter. In fact, hold on. So there's gentle chatter in the background, and you can hear a bard playing in the corner. Everyone seems generally friendly. People are passing around drinks, and most people are happy.
I'd like to go up to someone who looks quite friendly and well-travelled
Okay.
and ask them how many days' walk is it to get to the northern
Okay.
valleys.
So you walk up to a burly-looking man who's very large and clearly enjoying his stein of ale, and he takes a massive gulp and looks at you and goes, "Aye, where is it that you'd like to be going?"
I'm interested in travelling to the northern valleys. I don't know why I said that in a Welsh accent.
The northern valleys.
I'd
Alright.
like to know how long it would take to get there on foot.
Okay. Well, I mean, you head south out of Hammerfell, and then it's a good 2 days walk until you reach the next sort of town. In between that is all just valleys.
So it's 2 days. I'm gonna ask, what the terrain is like. Is it dangerous? And
So-
is there anything dangerous that we'll encounter on the way?
The people are harmless, but the actual terrain is very, very dangerous. As I was walking up, I slipped and nearly fell down the side of the valley. So as you walk up, he describes and draws on a small piece of paper what the valley looks like. And what you see is that the valley is on like a cliffside. So there's a big cliff, and then there's the valley, and then there's a massive steep drop down on the other side. So it's in the side of a mountain, essentially.
Are there any towns on the way to
Um,
the between here and there, or is this the last town?
this is the only town for miles.
Okay. Could I go up to the person running the inn
Yep.
and see if I can get some supplies, some food, and some drink?
Shot. So you walk up to the bar, and the same annoyed goblin that was tending the bar for these two is also tending the bar now. Looks at you and goes, "Haven't seen you before. What do you want?"
I say that I'm here to help slay a monster which has been terrorizing local farmers.
Okay. And what is it that you'll be wanting?
I'd like to buy some food and some drink
Of
to
course.
take with me.
Well, all ales, a stein of ale is 1 silver piece, and all food is served in meals. So they serve like these big trays of food, with a lot of food on them, and that'll be 10 silver pieces,
Do
or
they have
a
any-
gold piece if you prefer.
What do I have that I could carry this in?
Your bag, or you could eat it there and then. That's it. Those are your only options.
Could I see if he just has like a loaf of bread?
He looks in the back and goes, here's a loaf of bread. That'll be 1 silver piece."
I'll buy the loaf of bread.
Okay.
And
So
remove
1 silver piece from your currency.
Do you guys
Wait,
think?
is it 10?
Do you guys think I need to buy any more food than 1 loaf of bread?
Do we need food?
I mean,
This is meant to be for all of us.
It's up to you. We're not there. It's your decision.
yeah, it is 100% your decision. You can't ask them because they're not in with you.
Oh. Maybe I'll buy 2 loaves of bread.
Oh,
But I've got Rowan, who's huge, isn't he? Or is he not?
Are you assuming that we have
he's a dwarf.
our own rations that we need
But I'm a
to have
300
prepared for
pound
this
dwarf.
trip?
Oh yeah.
Okay, assume we
Yeah, to
have
be
our
fair,
own rations, right?
I don't think my character would want to be buying any of you food.
Yeah, you don't
trust
know
any of
them
you.
yet. Yeah.
No, I'm only buying myself food.
Okay.
What? I
Yeah.
saw the book for you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Sacrilege.
Okay, I'm buying food for me. I'm buying food for me, Ben, and Rowan.
Not for a manual. Interesting. Okay.
We have got 10 days of ration in our start.
Oh.
You do. You
Oh,
do
I'll
have
just
food.
Okay, never mind then. I won't do that.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So she wait. Do you want 1 loaf of bread then, or 2?
2.
Okay. So she hands you a second loaf of bread and says that'll be 2 silver pieces, please.
I pay her the money.
Okay.
And I thank her.
Okay. Remember to take the money off your currency.
Yeah, I tried to do it, but I don't know if it's worked.
I can have a look very quickly at your currency.
I don't think I had any silver to start with.
Every gold is like 10 silver. I believe that's the exchange rate. Yeah. So what you can do is, well, true, you only have gold. So what?
But I have to give her 1 gold for loads of bread.
Yeah, and then you can give her 1 gold, and they'll give you change. So.
Okay, I'll do that then.
And then so they give you 8 silver,
So they give me 8 silver.
and you lose 1 gold. Yeah. Okay.
And I've got a loaf of bread.
All right. So what else would you like to do? Is that it with the inn, or would you like to do anything else in here, or?
I'd like to kind of have like walk around and see if anyone around me seems like they're from the northern valleys.
Roll. I would like you to roll insight for me.
That's for
So you roll 18.
18.
You see these 2 fellows sitting in the corner table in the bottom right, and they're just chilling. They have the sort of look about them of someone from that sort of area.
Like a farmery look.
Yeah, exactly. You can see they've got like beards, and you can see that they're wearing straw hats and they're chewing on some corn. So they're farmers, very clearly.
Very
Okay.
typical.
I'm going to approach them and in like a hushed tone,
Mhm.
ask them if they know of the monster that has been terrorizing the Northern Valleys.
They look at you and goes, yeah, it's been wreaking havoc on my farmland, and I haven't been able to make any food for my wife and kids. That's why I'm here. I'm in Hammerfell looking for a job after this beast just ruined all of my land.
I'm going to empathize with him about
Mm-hmm.
how awful it must be, and then ask him if he's seen the beast or if he knows what it looks like.
Okay, sure. So he goes and says, I never saw the beast, but every time I awoke, I would be scared and anxious to see the new destruction that it caused. Every night, he thinks for a second and he goes, the only sort of thing I ever saw was an outline of just a great long big creature that seemed to have a very long body in the middle of one of the nights, but that's all I managed to see.
I'm going to ask him if he's ever heard a folklore about a giant snake.
He looks at you and goes, he really thinks hard and then says to you, the only thing I remember is my granddad telling me a story about a giant snake that used to live here, but that's the only thing I can remember.
I'm going to tell him that I'm going to the Northern Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe if he lives in the Northern Valley, maybe he could be a good guide to get us there.
Okay.
Maybe I'm going to tell him that I'm going to the Northern Valley to look for this beast.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask him if he'd like to accompany me on my journey.
He looks at you and says, I brought my family away from that place. My family and kids are here. I'm not going back. But good luck on your travels.
Okay. I'll thank him for his information and say I hope that his family are well and that
All right.
they manage to find a life here.
All right. You ending there?
Yeah, I'm leaving the tavern now.
So you leave the tavern back into Hammerfell, and let me move over to Hammerfell as well. Okay, so you're back in. So you're all together now on the south side. What would you like to say?
I'm gonna tell them what I've just found out in the tavern about how I think that the beast could
Talk to each other.
possibly be a giant. So the beast. I've just been in the tavern. I've read through the book that you stole, Golurk, and there's a tale in there of a giant snake which used to terrorize the Northern Valleys. I spoke to two men in there who are from the valleys, but they've left because of the devastation caused by a beast. The man says he has never seen the beast, but he has seen something that's some giant long. I can't remember what he said. I don't know, like it not sound like a penis. he says that the beast, he's seen this long dark shape, and it's destroyed his farmland, so he's taken his family away. I found out it's about 2 days travel to get there, and it's treacherous terrain, so we're going to have to tread carefully.
Okay.
So maybe we should wait until morning if it's dark. We don't want to fall.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Okay, so you need a place to stay, but the inn definitely won't. Well, I mean, I'm not one to say. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want.
I don't think the inn is a good idea.
Can we go
I'm
to the
assuming
town hall and see if there's any like adverts for B&B's thing?
You absolutely can.
Is there a church anywhere? I feel like there should be a church here.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
So there isn't a church per se, but there are definitely religious people here who congregate in the town hall.
There's a healer, but we don't really need healing. We just
Is there
need
anyone
looking
who
at the...
shares my faith?
Have a look around and see if you can find someone who shares your faith. Typically, when people get together and pray, they'll pray in the town hall in this town. So you don't know that, though. I mean, I'm telling you stuff. So yeah.
Should we go to the town hall then? We need somewhere that will just let us, like, take shelter.
Okay.
Let's go to the town hall and see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So head over to the town hall, guys.
Yep.
Is it open?
It is open, and hold on.
Wait, shouldn't we go back and tell our guy we're going to stay here so he doesn't stay out here all night?
Lance is there. He hears your entire conversation, and he's
Mate, go to town hall.
all right. He begrudgingly like follows you.
As we're walking,
Mhm.
I want to ask, is it Artemisia?
Mhm.
Like, so have you used that book for all it's worth then?
I think I'm going to keep hold of it because it could be useful.
Did you ever find out how much it would have costed you?
It would have been 5 anyway.
Okay.
Okay. So
Why'd you
I'm
ask?
got,
making enough to put aside 5 gold at some point to pay her back.
Yeah.
you enter the town hall, and you can see that the mayor
Wait,
is.
can I?
Or
Mhm.
maybe I should just return the book now that I've used it.
That's what I was going for. But if you're gonna keep it, then
No, I think I'm gonna return it. I think I'm gonna return it.
I
Before
was
we
gonna
leave.
suggest.
Or maybe when
um,
it's dark, I'll leave it outside the shop so she won't know.
I suggest like giving it to a guard and saying you found it somewhere.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do
And you could
that.
see
Hello,
like,
Reaper. We're doing D&D.
watermark or maker's mark or something on it.
Yeah,
That should probably be returned.
yeah. Okay, let's do that after we've been here. Or if it's the town hall, maybe the town hall will have somewhere we can hand lost property in.
Well,
Yeah.
since Artemisia read a book in like a minute, can I go get her to read my? Can you read my note?
Yeah, of course.
What's it say?
Um,
I had you my note.
the note reads the name of a woman, and the place is the town of Heimstead, which is the nearest town to the city down south.
Heimstead. I'm gonna have to write this down. Okay, thank
So
you.
Instead, it's the nearest town to the south
Yep.
of it.
Yep.
And is that past the valleys?
Yep. That's like as you head south, you'll come across all these valleys, and then there's the farmland, and then there's Heimstead.
Maybe we
Ah,
should go to Heimstead before we go to the monster in the valley, because Heimstead people might know about it.
Well,
if it's close.
yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
And they deal with
But what-
animals
what's
as
it-
well.
Where are we? We're in like a banquet hall or something.
This is the town hall, and currently there is a banquet going on, and the mayor is eating. All of his subjects have left, though, so it feels like it's like the end of a feast.
Can we go up and have a chat with him?
Yeah, of
Say hi,
course.
introduce
Of course,
Can
absolutely.
we have some of the food?
Why don't you talk to the mayor?
yourself?
No,
Hello,
wait,
my
so-
name's
Oh, who's introducing himself? You'll just walk up and start talking at the same time, and he's just looking at you confused, like, what?
And be, noble mayor,
take a seat, lads.
we come before you seeking shelter and food for the night as we embark on our quest to slay this beast.
He looks at you, and you're unsure of what he's going to say, but then a smile, just a massive grin enters his face. He's a big fellow, very round face, red cheeks. You can tell that he loves to eat food all the time. And he looks at you and smiles and goes, "Oh, adventurers. It's not often that we get you here. Come, of course you're welcome to stay here as long as you want. Anyone who comes to the town of Hammerfell is welcome."
Oh,
I
So-
thank you.
So what is it that you guys are looking for here then?
can we ask him what he knows about this beast if he's heard any information?
He goes, some of the farmers have moved from their farmland up to Hammerfell because of this beast that's been ruining their farmland.
Yeah, just say that we've been conscripted to slay this beast.
Yeah.
I don't
We're,
know,
vol-
we
we're
think they-
volunteering. We're volunteering. It makes
Okay.
it sound better.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
well, you've
okay.
got a task on your hands. I do remember that the farmers ended up coming together and trying to fight this beast once, and it didn't end well.
Do you know any more about what happened?
All I know is that there were 5 men who lost their lives that day.
We've got a woman here. We'll be all right.
He looks at you. He looks at you
He's a
and
woman.
he looks at you and laughs at your joke. You guys are clearly starting to bond, and you clearly trust each other.
Oh, good stuff. Can we ask him
I
if
like-
we can help ourselves some food?
He goes, absolutely. And just gestures for you to eat. At that moment, 2 servants come in with fresh food, like fresh hot meat, and puts it in front of you. And he says, anyone who's willing to slay that beast for us is definitely worthy of some great food. And the servants come and they give you the food and hand it onto the table.
I'd like to do a little prayer before I eat.
Okay. He visibly
Does this not
sees.
seem-
Mhm.
Does this not seem too good to be true?
I don't know. Does it?
Well, that's sort of.
Well, I mean, like,
Anyone else
if
think?
he's the mayor, I'm sure it'd be like chuffed if we're killing like a beast that's ravaging all his farms.
But maybe he doesn't like these new people coming and like doesn't want it killed. You know
I'm
what?
not eating the food anyway, because I don't want to eat the meat.
So as you're eating,
So if you guys get poisoned, I'm still fine.
so as you guys are eating, he takes notice of your action. So he notices that
Oh,
Aman
no, but
prays.
I'm gonna pretend to eat because I'm not gonna downright turn it down because
Okay.
I don't want to be rude.
All right.
But so I'm gonna accept it, but I'm not actually gonna eat it.
Roll a sleight of hand check for me. All right, you roll. What's your sleight of hand bonus?
2.
Okay, so you roll a 15. So you're just pretending to eat. He can tell that you're not really into the food, but he's fine with it, and it looks like you're eating, so it's all good. Anyway, so he takes note of like your individual actions. He notices that Aman prays before he eats, and he notices that Aman is an acolyte. He notices that Ben is just a sort of normal ranger, a bit like the way he's eating is he's eating quite quickly, as if food is hard to come by in his parts. And then he just notices Rowan absolutely taking big handfuls, just yeeting it into his mouth, and just, so he looks at Aman and says, "Are you a man of God then? What God is it that you were aligned with?"
I follow the noble goddess Hestia.
Hestia, I see. I have a few acolytes in this town that follow Hestia too.
Is there somewhere where they congregate?
Every Sunday night we congregate here in this very town hall and pray.
How many days away is that from?
So currently the day is Tuesday, so it's a long way away.
Okay. It's like it's unfortunate that we will have to leave on the morrow, but perhaps on our return.
I'd love to see it. And then he moves over to inquire about Evie and the rest of you. So he goes, "Tell me a bit more about your backgrounds then."
I've
Go
got
on,
a question.
Malva,
I've got a
you've got a-
question, Tayab,
Yep.
about this.
Yep.
So, for our background, are we supposed to make this whole thing up, or are we supposed to like roll for what happened, what our background is?
I'll let you make it up completely.
God.
You don't have to say it. You can just say you tell him about your background. That's fine. If you can't think of anything now. You can update your character sheets over time as well. So if you come up with an idea
Yeah.
later on, you can do that. That's fine. I don't mind.
I'll
So
start
I'm a...
telling him.
Shiam,
Yeah,
how are you
go on,
doing?
Rowan.
I'll start telling him about
Yeah, slowing
my,
eating is probably a good idea.
me being a dwarf, then being a dwarf to be a giant,
Yep.
then telling him I have a giant offspring, and I'm low-key looking for him.
He looks at you and goes, "A dwarf giving birth to a giant," and just lets a bellow of a laugh, and you can hear the echoes in the side of the chambers. And so he laughs, but then he looks and he sees that you're serious, and his laugh kind of quietens down. He goes, "Wow, you were all some adventurers then. Do you guys need shelter? Do you guys need a place to sleep?"
Yeah, definitely. Yes,
Okay.
please.
Well, so he then signals for a servants to come and get you, and he says, "Well, we only have one free room right now, so that's the best I can do. Otherwise, you're welcome to sleep in this town hall right here, but the ground is a little tough, so he gives you those two options."
I say I don't mind sleeping here.
Okay. What about the others?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
also
obviously...
fine with sleeping here.
Okay, so
Who's go on.
you go.
Who needs the bed the most? Do we think? Like, who is like Aman probably needs to be well rested to save our asses. So should we give
I mean, I have my...
Get those spells
you-
recharged.
Aman, you used a spell, didn't you? Did it cost a spell slot?
I don't need to sleep. I meditate semi-consciously for 4 hours a day.
Elves don't sleep. Elves meditate.
No, so I don't need the bed. I can just sit and
Okay.
meditate.
Oh.
Well, that's
Same
as
with you,
well,
Ben.
then.
You're a half elf, aren't you?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So let Aman have the bed then.
So Aman takes the bed and follows the servant in. Evie and Ben, you guys just chill. You guys are just vibing in your meditation.
We're gonna meditate semi-consciously.
Yep.
Can we
And
have a chat and bond together over our mutual meditation?
I mean, you're both elves, so you can bond over that. Yeah, sure.
Cool.
So-
So very left out.
Rowan is very, very like he's eaten loads, so you can tell he's sitting there with hand on his belly, and then he just literally just falls asleep there, and then. So yeah, Evie and Ben, you guys are semi-consciously meditating.
It's a long rest.
That's a long rest, which means all of your spells, your spell slots are recharged. Is it one spell slot that gets recharged, or is it like all of them?
Yeah, I gain 1 spell slot.
Okay, there's one. All right.
But I only used 1, which is good.
All right. So you're fully rested. All of you are fully rested, and by morning you're all ready to leave.
Cool.
By the way, just so you know, during all of this, Lance hasn't said a word, and he just fell asleep on the ground, like in the main hall as well.
Lance is pissed.
Okay, so it's
Can we,
morning.
have we woken
I'm just
up
reading my
early,
character
or-
sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, you only need to sleep for like 4 hours, I think, as elves.
Yeah.
So
Whereas
should
we
we,
all
can
need,
we go
like,
out and have a
8.
wander about and see what's going on in the early morning?
I mean, I love the morning, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
we got 2 days of journeying ahead of us. Like, maybe
Yeah.
we should see if we can have some more food before we leave,
Okay.
and then leave.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh, I
as
need to return the book as well.
you wake up, you see the mayor return from his chambers, and he comes down to see you all there, and he's really happy, looks refreshed, and he goes, "Would you like some food before you leave on your travels?"
Yes, please.
Okay. So then he,
Perhaps some rations for the road.
of course, no problem. As soon as he snaps his fingers, 4 servants just come from the side and hand you all rations. So all of you gain 1 rations portion. You can add that to your character sheet.
Nice.
So go ahead and add that to your
In the
character sheets now in the equipment. Absolutely. I'm gonna go pee while you add that.
Cool.
Rations.
I have enough rations for 3 whole days.
Where are the rations?
I've got 11 days.
It's in your equipment.
How do you add them?
You can just click it and then add.
I
on the
haven't got
bottom.
rations on my list.
Oh, I see.
Rations.
No, you don't have them. No. Just add them then. You put your bread as well.
Mm.
That's a good job you got that bread. I'm gonna go to Luke quickly as well. 1
Rations
second.
1 day. Add.
How are you finding it then, Evie?
Good, yeah. I need to I think once I've actually fully understood it and learnt my character,
Yeah.
I'll get really into it. Can I add bread to my, or do I add bread as rations?
You can add it as rations. It depends how much Tab says it actually accounts for.
Yeah.
These are like an entire loaf.
I mean, I think that my character is like the same size as me in real life. An entire loaf of bread for me would be a lot.
Are we taking a break? Is that what's happening?
We're trying to work out how much if a loaf of bread counts for 1 ration.
I'll say because we'll say 1 loaf of bread counts as 1 ration. Yeah. So if you want, you can change that into a ration.
How you doing so far then, Tab? Doing alright?
Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm enjoying it. How are you finding it? How are you finding the story so far?
It's good.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are gonna happen.
Taking notes.
You're taking notes. You're gonna need them. You'll
I
definitely
should be
need.
taking notes.
It's fine if Amon's
Yeah.
doing it. That's all good.
Is there a place you can take notes on the D&D Beyond
You can
webpage?
on D&D Beyond. I can as a DM, but I don't know about you guys.
You
I'll
should be
just
able
do it
to
in
add
Word.
a journal on Roll20.
Mhm.
That should be persistent.
A journal.
So I think you'd have to do that because I don't. think we
Yeah,
can.
I'm gonna have a look at that. I'll find a way to make notes like together if you'd like.
Yeah, you should just. I'm not sure if you can just make like a blank one that we all have access to. and that
Honestly, a
just
Google Doc
make
isn't
one
even the
really-
worst idea.
Yeah.
All right, are you all
That's
ready
just
to
another
carry?
thing
You all ready to carry on?
Let me just make a Word doc because I would be writing this down in the game. I know I would.
Okay.
Wait, what are we doing this for?
I'm just
Well-
gonna make notes of things I find out.
Amon's
of-
been making notes.
Oh,
Amon,
okay.
what do your notes say so far then? I can't read that.
The name of the town.
Okay.
What we're here for. Found a scroll. Need to be in the north of the valley, which is south of the town.
Mhm.
Comes out at night, targeted the crops, and now is targeting animals. And then
And it's
what?
possibly a
We don't
giant
know.
snake.
Yeah, it's a giant serpent. That no records of it being killed.
Mhm.
5 people died trying to fight it, and the next town is 2 days away.
I feel like this is a good time. I'll tell you all in game that I can see in the dark.
I believe
Nice.
dwarves can. Elves.
I only just realised I can see 60 feet ahead of me.
I think
Let me
all
have
of
a look.
all of you apart from Armand have dark vision. Am I right?
So we could have just gone at night, probably.
Maybe.
I picked a human because I was like, maybe in this campaign there'll be like the typical racist people in every town.
That means-
It'll be nice to have one human.
I've tried to. I've toned down the racism a little bit, but they're still a bit pissed. Some people are just a bit pissy. So, right, I'm ready to start when you guys are.
I figured it out when there was a goblin at a bar, and I was like, oh, okay then.
Yep.
Also, I tell you, I'm resistant to poison, so if the snake's poisonous, I've got it.
Yep.
I'm a
that's
meat
right.
shield.
You are a meat shield. You're the tank, Rowan.
I just have an actual shield.
That works better.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I need to return the book
Yeah.
before we leave
Okay.
the town, though.
So, would you like to do that now?
Yeah, can I hand the book in at the town hall and say I found this lost property?
The mayor looks at you and says, "I would take that back to Zeal's store. She knows more about books than I do."
Can I leave it outside with a note? Because I don't want to go in and say.
You can if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd
So,
find a passing guard, because our guard's walking through the town, right?
Yeah.
hold on. Let me put you back in Hamfell. All right, Hammerfell. Yep, there are guards constantly. Yep. Mhm.
I just want to like flag down a guard
Mhm.
and be like, "Oh, we've found this. Would it be too far out of your way for you to return it to Zeal for us?"
He looks at you because he's obviously busy, and he looks at you kind of begrudgingly. He's like, "Oh," he looks at the book and looks at you. Roll a persuasion check.
Can I be like, we can make it worth your while and just like flash him some coins?
I'll pay for him to return it though. I'll do persuasion. I'll do persuasion.
You want to do persuasion, Evie?
Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
Oh no.
Because mine's really bad.
Four.
Rolled a
Oh.
4 plus.
2.
Okay, it's 6.
Six.
He looks at you, shakes his head, and walks off.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go to the Zeal store.
Okay. So you go to Zeal's bookstore. Where is that? Where's the number 3? Zeal's book and tomes. Okay. So you head into Zeal's. Are you still okay?
I'm
yeah,
gonna be
that's-
waiting at the gate to run if something happens.
All right. So you enter. Zeal looks at you, and stares at you. Hold on. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to place the book down on the side
Mhm.
and nod at her as if to
She
kind of
says.
signal some sort of understanding between us.
She says, "Wait," and looks at you, and there's a very long, complete silence. You could hear a pin drop in the silence. She then looks at you, walks up to you, and says, "I was waiting for you to bring that back." and then she doesn't look angry, and so she then turns to you and says, "Don't worry, I got the dwarf to pay for it."
Oh.
I'm gonna give her some silver to say sorry for the trouble,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna tell her that if she ever needs help with anything,
hmm
that I'll be here to help.
She looks at you and says, "Oh, that's really, really kind of you." So you're gonna give her the silver.
Yes.
Okay. So you give her the silver, and she takes it, and she goes, "I knew you were a good person as soon as you walked in."
Oh, that's so nice.
Okay. Do you want to
This
leave?
woman hates me now.
Yeah, I'm good now. Let's
okay.
leave.
All right. So Lance is visibly pissed at taking so long to leave and go slay this beast.
Well, he should have asked someone else to help him then.
Okay. So are we
It
all?
wasn't if it was
Can I
told to,
insight him
yeah.
again and see if he's like trying to lead us into an ambush or something?
Yep. So he doesn't like. So actually, roll insight. What's your insight?
And that is +5.
Okay, so you're on 13.
Maybe.
You roll, and all you can tell from him is that 1, he's very angry, and 2, he's still not telling you something. You can't tell if it's an ambush or if it's just something personal, but he's definitely holding something back.
Still don't trust him, and I'm kind of staying back with Aman, and I'd like to kind of do a check on him too.
Mhm.
'Cause I don't
Right.
trust him either.
Why do
Can
we
I
even need him,
say-
to be honest?
Well, he was the one who put up the.
Can I say it's giant?
Mhm.
I want to talk to Rowan
Mhm.
and just
What?
like I speak in giant.
So
to you.
Aman
kind
can
of
speak
like-
giant.
Oh,
I just
sick.
want to mention, be like, you should keep your eye on him. He's holding something back.
I'll tell him I'll keep my eyes on him.
Okay.
I might do a perception check, but I'm not going to tell the others just yet that I'm doing it.
On who?
On what's his name again?
Lance.
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 Roll insight.
is- Also, what species is Lance?
He's human.
Oh,
So, +4, so 23.
So as you roll, you can tell that he's definitely a lot more sinister than he shows. You can tell
Is
that
that all I find out?
you find out that and you get a very bad feeling about what's about to happen.
Okay. I think I'm going to pull Emmanuel Vesta to one side
Mhm.
because I think he's also quite wise.
Mhm.
And I'm
Yep.
going to tell him about my feelings. And I'm
Okay.
going to ask him if he's got a bad feeling about this man too.
Okay.
I'll say that I've been getting weird vibes from him.
I'm going to
Yeah.
ask him, do you think, Emmanuel, do you think that we should find a way to lose this guy and not go with him because I don't think we should follow him?
Maybe it'd be a good idea to keep following him, but just
Hold
keeping an
back.
eye out.
Yeah.
down alert.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll
Do you think that we should tell Golurk and Malva?
I've mentioned to Malva, but perhaps you could speak to Golurk without him
Golurk.
noticing.
Yeah.
I'll
I'd like
just
to
like
speak to, I'd like to speak to Golurk and see his opinion as he's been from the criminal underworld. Does he feel like he should be able to spot people who are bad more easily than the regular person?
Well, he can spot criminals very easily, but it's not clear whether Lance is a criminal or not.
Or just evil?
Yeah.
I don't want to openly say my feelings to Golurk because I
Mhm.
don't know him well enough either.
I just want to use like my thaumaturgy cantrip and
Mhm.
just have a little spark of magic and be like around my hands
Mhm.
and be like, I've got something prepared if he betrays us.
Okay. So you want to threaten Golurk or Lance?
No, as in like letting my party members know
Oh,
that
okay.
I've prepared spells that hurt.
You cast the spell and it visibly surprises your party members, and they didn't realize that they obviously took you for a very just holy person. They didn't realize, and it's from then they sort of realize the fact that you are definitely more intimidating than you look. Okay. Lance turns to you and goes, "All right. So, are you guys ready to go?"
By
Okay.
your leave, sir.
All right. So you as you head over to the south side of the town, the guards are there waiting. They open the doors for you, and then you enter the north side of the Gral'nor Valley.
Ooh.
Okay. Who's leading the pack?
I think we should try and get Lance to lead.
You want Lance to
and
lead?
Rowan.
All right.
Lance and
Yeah.
Mal.
So, Rowan, I want you to roll a perception check for me as you walk down this valley.
Okay. Did it throw it?
If he's in front, I want to
6.
be like
Ooh.
close to him.
Okay. You're all pretty close to each other. So you rolled a 6. What's your perception bonus?
Perception +2.
Okay, so you rolled an 8. Oh. As you're walking, you don't notice that there are there's leaves covering some sticks that are crisscrossed, and as you walk, all of you walk on it, and you basically just slam down into a hole. That's including Lance, all of you. So I want you all to roll either a dexterity or a constitution saving throw, which is the saving throws section in the top left TV.
So, Which
Pulse.
one is that?
So roll whichever one's higher for you, the dexterity or constitution.
I'm confused what I'm doing.
Roll
Oh.
roll a d20
Yeah.
and add on the bonus for either dexterity or constitution in the saving throw section.
So if I rolled a 10, then I add either dexterity or constitution.
Whichever one's higher.
So I've got 12.
Okay. What are you? Can you all tell me your bonuses so I can work out how many? What happens?
Should I just
I got an 8.
I got
12?
24.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Okay. Who got 24?
Me.
Okay. Rowan, you just land, but you land on your feet. You're all fine. What was the other rolls? I need to check.
8.
8. As you fall, you take 1 fall damage.
Oh.
Ben, you rolled a 2. You take 2 fall damage.
I got a 6 with the add addition.
Oh, with the 6. Yeah, we'll give you a 1. 1 damage to your HP. So, you all find yourself in this abandoned dungeon. There's a man in the corner of the room that you're in. It's all very dimly lit, so the only light that you can see coming through is from the hole that you just made from the top. The light pours in. You can see the sort of dust in the air. It's very old. It's very, very dusty. There's a man in the corner going, "Help me, help me!" And you can see his leg is visibly trapped by a rock that's there.
I'll go over and
I
Lift the
immediately
rock
go
off
over
him.
and try and lift the rock off him.
Okay, roll a strength check. Come on.
Gets a +2.
You try, and the man can see that you're trying, but he doesn't do anything. The rock won't budge.
Shall I go and try and get the rock off him?
Yeah, I call
Okay.
Malva over.
Malva comes
Try
over.
and
Roll strength.
Right. That's a 10. Go +5.
You manage to shift the rock just enough that the man like gets unwedged. And then he gets up and goes, "Oh, thank you so much. I've been trapped here for a day. You don't have any food on you, do you?"
Insight check.
Insight check. Oh, roll insight. "17. Okay. You can see that the man is definitely not been there for a day. You can see that there is definitely some weird things that are going on.
Can I tell if the rock was actually trapping him?
The rock was actually trapping him, but he definitely has not been there for a day.
Or
Are there
is
any
it
other
longer?
ways out of this
Or
room?
shorter?
For shorter, a lot shorter. Like he definitely has not been there for a day.
Are there any other entrances to the room?
The only entrance that you can see that's available is that hole that you just fell from. Behind you, there is a completely shut door. That's to the west. You can see that there's like a door, but it's so shut, it's basically a wall. To the north of you, you can see that there's 2 corridors. To the south of you, you can see there's 2 corridors. And then to the east of you, you can see a door that's somewhat like, it looks slightly open.
Try and push the door that's slightly open and see what's behind it.
Strength check.
Can I do a medicine check on this person?
Uh,
See how injured they are.
Roll medicine. Okay. Evie, what do you roll? 19. You managed to open the door, and can you walk closer to the door for me?
Where is the door again?
It's the west side opening.
This one.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
Wow.
that was a waste.
okay, so you can see that a bright corridor opens up as you open the door. The sort of end at the end, there's like a shut door that's completely shut. You rolled a 25. The man is visibly hurt and needs medical attention.
Okay, so the rock has been on him for a little while.
Yeah,
Actually
about
hurt.
yeah, he's actually like he's genuinely hurt.
Okay.
I want to ask him how he
Come
got in the dungeon.
So he walks up to you and goes, "Oh, I was walking just like you, and I slipped and fell into a trap. Clearly, I fell, and I don't know what happened, but I hit my head, and then I wake up, and there's a rock on me. I can't move."
Do you think someone placed the rock?
Can I just try and like stabilize him?
Once again, roll medicine for me. 19. You completely stabilize him, and he is he is healthy within like
Don't
10
waste
minutes.
Too many resources.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not
Can I ask
giving
him
him
where he's going?
You
Yeah, I
can
want
ask.
to know where he was going to.
He says that he was heading south to the town of Heimstead. He has family there, and so he said that he really wanted to see his son again, but he couldn't because obviously he got trapped.
Why was he
Heimstead is
Oh,
where
can I ask-
Heimstead is where we're going, right?
That's beyond where
Can
we're
I
going.
ask you about that woman?
About the woman.
Yeah, the animal handler.
Oh,
Animal
you mean you can if you want.
I ask him if he knows about an animal handler.
He goes, there is a well-known animal handler in Heimstead, but I'm not sure about her. I don't know much about her.
Interesting.
Why was he traveling alone?
So I think one key thing to note is that in the center that's causing all of the light that's actually lighting up, because there's light coming from the top, but it's not much. It's only the moonlight that's shining through. The actual thing that's lighting this dungeon is that spire in the center.
What is it?
Have
Is
a
it
look.
like-
What is it? So, what do you want to do?
What do you mean by spire?
Wait, can I look up?
Can you what?
Can I like? Do you reckon I can like parkour my way out of here?
You can try, but it probably won't end well, considering the drop that you just took is a good 35 feet. So it's a very deep drop. And
I've
the
got
wall,
a +3 on athletic.
the walls are very flat.
Can I try and investigate what the light thing in the middle is?
Yep, you can. And so, can you, for me, roll wisdom for me? Specifically, can you roll insight? Natural 20. Ooh. Okay. So as you walk up,
What do I add to the 20?
you don't need to. It's a natural 20. Like, you won. That's the best possible outcome. So,
Okay.
what happens is, as you walk up, inscriptions start to glow on the side of this spire, lighting up this tavern even further, this dungeon that you're in. And you immediately notice that this spire has the inscriptions that match the Gral'nor scroll.
The what scroll?
The Gral'nor scroll, which is what
Gral'nor
Aman
scroll.
has.
Oh, okay.
So you immediately realize that the inscriptions on this match the Gral'nor scroll.
Can I make a note? Can I make a note of what the inscription is?
Yes, and so you
Can I copy it?
you take a look at the Gral'nor scroll, and you take a look at that, and what you realize is that on the scroll there are 6 words in a language that you couldn't understand. However, on this spire is almost a key that deciphers what this language says. And so, being able to speak a lot of languages, you're able to realize that the first word on the Gral'nor scroll is Hammerfell.
That was a big roll. Well played.
Let me write this down.
So, the first word on the scroll translates to Hammerfell.
Can we ask this guy if he knows anything about the scroll?
He looks at you and says, "I have no idea about anything here." He points to the walls, and then you can see the walls are filled with inscriptions as well, but you have no idea. None of you have no idea. None of you have any idea what's on the walls.
Can I make a copy on my pen and
Yep.
paper of what the inscriptions on the walls are?
Yep.
What's down these alleyways? Can we have a?
You can
have a look?
absolutely have a look.
These are corridors, right?
On corridors. Okay, can I look down this bottom right one?
Alright.
I can't see anything, so I'm just gonna stay. Actually,
Well, you can. I mean, this area is lit up, so
yeah, I'll just put my head down each of these corridors and see what I can see.
sure. Give me
Yeah,
one
just have a
moment.
peek through each one.
Absolutely. So, who am I doing first?
Me, why not?
People with dark vision.
Okay.
You can see.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, is that me and Evie with dark vision?
Yeah, I have dark vision. Shall I come to this
I
one?
think I've got it as
Everyone
well.
is not me, essentially.
Oh, okay.
God, this is so messed up. It doesn't do it properly. Give me a second. This is going to take me a second. It doesn't do it how I want it to do it, but I mean, I'll do. Okay. So you can see the sort of south entrance. You can see 2 doors that lead to 2 different rooms. And at the top, you can see a single door. This is all revealing to you, isn't it? It is like lighting up the area.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good.
Okay. Are these doors open?
You can try and open them.
Yeah, can I try and open them?
Okay. So for the left door, it won't budge. Roll a strength check. What's your strength bonus?
None.
Okay, it's a 9. That door won't open.
Okay.
I try open my door.
Okay, roll a strength check. Five. You have a 5
Come on.
strength, don't you?
Yeah, it says 10.
Yeah. Again, these doors are just too damned shut, so they're just completely just jammed, and you can't open them. So, unfortunately, those doors do not budge.
Can I investigate this? Is it just a pile of rocks?
That is just a pile of rocks that are clearly this whole dungeon is unstable and not very like not in good condition. So that's just a pile of rocks that have fallen from the ceiling.
I'm gonna try open this then.
Okay. The door, to your surprise, opens like very easily, and reveals. God, I need to remember where this is. There it is. Oh, didn't select the correct thing. Hold on. Okay, so the door slides open and reveals a nice little path into a room on the left. Give me a
Is it
second.
lit up? Can I
Give me a
see?
sec- You can see. You can see. The spire in the middle is lighting all of this up.
Okay.
Do I have any notes?
Do I see this little cabin?
Yep, you do.
Can I go through it?
You absolutely can.
I like to have my shield and stuff ready just
Okay.
in case.
That's fine. So you walk up, you keep on going. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong here. And on the floor, you see 25 gold.
Ooh. Yoink.
Profit.
Did you take? So you do? Yeah, add 25 gold to your.
Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
Nice.
Is there anything else in this room?
Can I have a chat with Lance to see if he knows anything about what's going on here?
Yeah, sure. So go for it.
No, you go. You go.
So Lance is looking around, and he's amazed by the fact that this scroll and the spire sort of match and give you a translation. He's just in amazement.
Can I try and interrogate him further to see if he was involved with the planning of this in any way?
Sure. Roll in. Well, how do you want to interrogate him?
I want to intimidate him.
Okay. So roll intimidation for me. Ooh. What's your intimidation bonus?
+2.
Okay, so you walk up to him, and he's visibly like scared at the way you're walking up to him. He say what you want to say.
I don't believe that you don't know anything about this. This seems very shifty. You're a shifty man. Tell me more. What do you know?
He's visibly scared by your words, and he says, "I genuinely don't know anything about this.
You said this. What do you know about?
This whole dungeon, this trap. I had no idea what was going to happen.
Well, tell me what you do know then.
All I know is that farmers are losing their lives, and there is a giant beast that needs to be slayed in Heimstead." But he's visibly shaking at this point.
Shaking with anger or shaking with fear?
Fear.
Ben, you really rattled his cage here.
Can I? I don't know. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that.
Okay.
Can we try and open this door at the end of here that we haven't tried yet?
Absolutely. So that door. Give me 1 second. What is that? I have something here. Give me a sorry. Okay. So yep, that door slides open nicely, and reveals to you There you are. There's another spire in the center of the room. You see some gold lying on the floor at the back of the room, and there's inscriptions all over the wall. As you walk in, the smell is very, very dusty and makes you all cough. This room hasn't been opened in a long time.
Can we inspect the spire?
Okay, so you inspect the spire. Roll insight for me.
So let me check what my insight is.
Oof.
Oh, that's
Oh.
bad.
Rolls a 1, plus 4 is 5. The spire does have the same sort of language, but this next character you are unsure of. It's very old and it's very mystical. You're not sure.
Can I make like a rubbing of what's on it?
Yeah, you can. Can all of you roll perception for me? Or at least one of you. In fact, one of you roll perception for me.
Who has the best?
I
I have
have a
quite-
+3.
Let me check what mine is. 5 plus 4.
Okay, so
Yeah, go on.
one of you roll perception.
Whoops, so that's 20 plus
Okay.
4.
That's fine. So as you're like writing, you look around to see the inscriptions on the wall. Then on the ceiling, you see that the spire is projecting some ancient language, but this language you understand. And so the the character is the number 3.
Oh shit.
Does that have anything to do with the scroll?
Yep.
Do they link?
Yep, the six words that are on the scroll. So far you have Hammerfell 3.
So there is a 3 somewhere, but we don't know where it is.
No, as far as you can tell on the inscription, so the first word is Hammerfell, the second word, the word is 3.
Ah.
Okay.
My notes.
Are we keeping this?
I go check out.
No, go on.
I'm gonna check out this alley.
Which one?
I was gonna look at the gold. How much gold is
The
it?
left one.
Who's taking the gold?
How much is there?
20.
I give 5 to everyone.
Okay. All of you add 5 gold to
Lovely.
your coffers. Lance is visibly pissed that he didn't get any gold.
I give him
Fuck
1
you.
gold.
Pardon?
I give him 1 gold.
Okay, he accepts your offer of 1 gold. Still looking visibly pissed.
Don't worry. No one else
Lance
knows about
hasn't
that.
contributed anything to this, so why should he get any gold?
Yeah, he sits in silence.
I don't like Lance.
Lance looks at
It's
you
like
as
a
you're
bad
talking
idea.
shit about him and goes, I don't like you either. No, I'm joking.
Well, I wouldn't be saying any of this out loud. This is what I'm saying in my head.
Okay.
I don't talk much.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go check out this corridor.
Okay,
Yeah, what's
sure.
up with
So you enter the corridor. I have notes for this. Interesting.
Oh, watch me pick the one bad corridor.
Yeah.
You fall into another dungeon even lower.
And this dungeon has lava.
Right, I brought a bucket of water, lads. Don't worry.
Okay. So as you enter the dungeon, I need to do a polygon reveal here. Okay. So as you enter here, you can see that the room is being lit up by another spire. So you enter.
Oh, wait, I
Before we
can't.
go further, I just want to mention we did leave 2 other doors unopened in that first room.
I think they were locked, right? We couldn't get into them.
We weren't strong enough.
Yeah. We could try
Okay,
again.
Could Rowan try again if he's the strongest? I mean,
You can try again
Rowan
later,
or-
yeah.
Yeah.
But right now he put all of his strength into that door and it wouldn't open, so he's quite tired after that.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to
just
rush in and go back to it.
So yeah, you enter this and there's a third spire here. And so the spire lights up. Whoever you want whoever's going to check out the spire, roll insight.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
I've
go on.
got +4, so I can do it if it doesn't go right.
Natural 20.
There
Oh,
Wow.
As Emmanuel walks up to the spire, it lights up and the scroll begins to light up as well. Instantly, on the scroll itself, the first 2 words turn into their translations. You can see Hammerfell 3, and then the third word reveals itself. And the third word is Zanzar.
Cool.
Okay. You do notice that there is a sort of small hole in the middle of the room. I don't know if you can see it. Just putting it out there.
Okay.
Yep. Wait, where? Here. Wait, can I not? Yeah, there.
This.
Can I cast a spell
Yeah,
down
that's
this
the one.
hole?
You can. What would you like to cast?
I would like to cast. Is it called Mage Hand? Mage Hand, and I'd like to send the Mage Hand down the hole and see if it can feel anything down there.
Okay. You cast Mage Hand. What happens is, from your real hand, you see the sort of mist turn into a hand, and this hand extends and it slowly like goes down into this hole and pulls out 5 gold pieces.
Sick. Is that it?
Yep.
Neat.
Fine.
What's to the left of where I am over here? What's the?
Would you like to investigate?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So as you enter, I always forget to select this. Hold on. Let me reveal it for you. Okay. You can go investigate if you'd like.
Yeah.
So you enter the room. Do you enter alone?
Yeah, I've got a man for backup. Sorry, Manuel for backup.
Both of you walk into the room, and suddenly a burst
Me
of.
too.
Okay, all of you come in.
Don't leave me behind.
As you all walk in the center, you can see 4 stones, and in the middle there's something there. You can't quite tell. It's some kind of rune, and then out of nowhere, a massive piece of light emanates to the top of the ceiling from this. All of you are standing there in amazement. All of you see what is most dear to you. What do you see? It's like a
I see the
vision.
forest.
It's a vision of the thing that's most dear to you in your life. What do you all see?
The forest.
I see.
Okay.
I see my strange son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was going to go down that route as well.
The church where I was raised.
Mm-hmm.
I see a ring.
All of you are standing there in amazement at seeing the thing that you care most about. Then suddenly, Rowan sees his estranged son being murdered in front of him. Ben sees this ring being thrown into a river. Evie sees the forest being completely chopped down, and Emmanuel sees his beloved church being absolutely ravaged by pillagers. This visibly sets Rowan into rage form, so you're in rage for the next 10 minutes.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. Best one into some
What? When
goblins.
it's in rage form, send him back to the door. See if he can break it down.
Oh
rage.
yeah.
Oh, what a shout.
I can I run over and shoulder barge it and hold the momentum
Okay.
in the whole corridor.
So you go back to the door. Now
Oh,
you are enraged by what you've seen. You can't really comprehend. You're literally in bloody rage. You can't comprehend what's going on. But your friends told you to run back to the door, so that's the only thing on your mind. That and your son. As you run towards the door, roll strength with advantage.
So I'll roll 2 strengths.
Roll 2 strengths and give me the highest. What's your 20? Wait, no, not 11 plus 12. But so 12 is your highest roll. What's your strength bonus?
7
17.
plus 5.
So 17. Which door are you trying to open?
Let's have a think. Hammer hit the hammer and the hammer went bang left.
Okay. So you enter the westmost door. The door absolutely, as you barge into it, the door like the rock shatters as you just run straight through it, and the kind of outline of a small dwarf is in the door.
Oh, he's getting it. I thought you meant there's a dwarf in there.
Oh no.
I feel like this point I'm gonna see my own reflection and get mad.
Okay, there you are. You open the door and there is another spire.
Lovely.
What do you all
can I
do?
keep
I'm gonna
travelling
need you
round
guys.
Yeah, of course.
This way.
I feel like I'm gonna need you guys to check this out. I feel like
This
I'm
is
too
another
dumb
path, right? This way.
That is a path, yes. But there's a giant boulder there. None of you can budge it.
Okay.
So you can't get through this way.
Bomb
So let's
great.
go check. Let's go check the spire that Malvor's just discovered.
Mhm. So you all head there after hearing the door shatter, and you walk in. You see a spire. Roll insight.
Hang about. Can I stay back and look at this last little room we missed?
Oh.
Wait, who rolled night? Oh, okay. As Artemisia walks up, she doesn't really understand what's going on, but Emmanuel can feel the power of Hestia flow through him. And in his mind, he can just understand what the word on the scroll is. And the next word is Brecken. Not Kraken.
Brecken.
Not Kraken. Brecken. There you go.
Brecken.
So currently, the scroll reads Hammerfell 3 Zanzar Brecken.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay then.
Can I look
Yeah,
through
well,
this room that we missed at the top? Right
Yeah,
at
of
the
course.
Is
Wait,
this a path down here? Is this a path down here?
Yep, that's where. Wait, where? Oh, down there. That is a path. Yeah.
Can we investigate it?
Yeah, of course. So who's investigating first, Ben or?
Do Ben first.
Okay. I have.
Can you
no-
guys give me a second? I'm gonna take my stuff
Sure.
downstairs.
Sure. We'll do Ben's then. So Ben opens this room. Ben, roll perception for me. What's your perception bonus?
1.
15. Okay. This room, you notice that this room has got traps laid in it as you walk in, but by then it's too late, and an arrow strikes your leg from the side of the wall. Hits you right in the leg, so there's an arrow through your leg currently. So you now have disadvantage on all dexterity things, and you take 4 damage.
Bloody hell. Why?
Oh no.
There is a
Wait, is
spire
it-
in this room.
If Ben has set off the booby trap, does that mean it's safe to go in now?
I don't know, is it?
Can I investigate?
Does
You
Ben
can.
make any sounds when this happens? Do we
Yeah,
hear a
yeah, you
scream
do,
in the
you do,
distance?
you do. So Ben takes an arrow and he just screams out, and you can hear the
Emmanuel
echo.
needs to use his healing powers.
I run.
Okay, so Emmanuel runs over there.
Come save me, Emmanuel.
Go on. Okay, what do you do?
How injured is he? 4.
Yeah, 4 HP.
Poor hell. Awful.
You can't reach him without knowing whether there's traps there or not. So he's inside the room, with his.
Okay.
But you're outside, and you can see he's visibly hurt.
I'll be like, well, while you're in there, check if there's any more traps.
Ben, roll perception with disadvantage since you're focused on your leg hurting. 13. Roll again.
Yeah.
7. What's your perception bonus?
1.
8. You, from what you can tell, there aren't really that many. You can't tell if there's any other traps there. To your eyes, there are not.
Okay. I wanna slowly tiptoe my way over to him.
Okay. You tiptoe your way over to him. As you walk, you hear a creak, and a few rocks fall from the ceiling, and you carry on. Nothing's there.
Can I just try and bandage his leg?
You can roll medicine. Do you have any bandages on you?
I have some spare random clothes.
Okay,
I'll
that's
rip
fine.
apart and
That's
use.
fine. Okay. Roll medicine. You roll 18. You bandage up the wound that he has. You rip a bit off these clothes and you make a bandage out of it. You tighten it. You can tell that Ben's visibly starting to stabilize, so he gains 1 health.
Oh, cheers, man.
I hope you're keeping track of your health. From now on, could you keep track of your health in D&D Beyond as well? Because that's more yeah. Because when I transfer you to different places in here, it won't carry over your health.
Okay.
So if you can keep track of that in your character sheets, that'd be really useful.
Yeah,
Okay, so as Emmanuel walks in, you can see that there's a spire there in this room that Ben has now found himself in, injured. What do you do?
Can I use guidance on myself?
Can you use guidance on yourself? Give me
Yeah.
a second. I'm gonna have to.
It's one willing creature. Gain a D4 through an ability check.
Sure.
Cool. So then, insight, I'm assuming.
Yep, that's an insight check. $23. Okay. And finally, everything makes sense. The final word reveals itself on your scroll. The scroll is very warm while you're holding it, like it's making you nearly drop it. That's how hot it's getting.
I thought there were 6 words.
There are 6 words. Currently we have Hammerfell, 3, Zanzar, Brecken.
This is fit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the final word.
that's what we got.
Yep. The final word is tome. The word kind of inscribes itself onto the scroll over the inscription that's already there.
Surely that's only the 5th word. Have I counted wrong?
Oh,
1,
fifth.
2,
That's fifth.
3.
Sorry. That's the 5th word. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying final. Sorry. Yeah, there's 6 words. You're 100% correct.
Okay. We'll take a look around the room. Is there anything else in there?
There's nothing else that you can see other than the inscriptions on the wall that you still can't understand. What do you
Do
all
any
do?
of us understand what this this scroll is talking about? Like from prior knowledge.
All you guys know is what you guys know now, and the words are Hammerfell, 3, Zanzar, Brecken, tome.
What all the word 3 on there?
I don't know. That's for you to
Yeah.
figure out.
Hmm.
Maybe it's a puzzle.
Maybe it's a 3-headed thing.
Oh,
I put Ben's arm over my shoulder and help him hobble back over to the
Mhm.
rest of everyone.
Okay.
Can we investigate this tunnel down here?
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, as you investigate, the area will light up. There you are. As you investigate, you see some more tunnels and some more rooms. All of these rooms are quite unstable. You can see there's a lot of like debris on the ground from rocks from the ceiling. There are bats like flying around. So it doesn't look very safe at all.
Seeing this, I want to check this other way up here first.
Okay, sure. And as you do, there you are. You would go over, but there is like a large like big rocks in the way. You probably could jump it, but it's a bit risky.
can we like push them out of the way?
You can attempt to,
I'll call out that this way is more blocked.
but the rocks look very big. You can roll strength if you'd like to try and push him.
Oh wait, I'm still enraged.
You are still enraged, so all strength
Oh,
checks.
I'm gonna
I'll
come-
give you strength checks are advantage for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over and try and push those rocks away.
Okay. So roll. You roll a 20. The rocks go absolutely flying and reveal the next
That's
room
not
for you.
bad. A side note, I might have to go off soon. I still haven't had dinner.
Sure. Hey, this dungeon's almost complete. Do you want to finish this dungeon before you
Okay, yeah.
leave?
Yeah, sure.
So the rocks go flying
Hard to find.
and allow you to pass. And you enter into this room here.
Okay.
There you are.
Oh.
Another hole.
There is another hole in this room.
I'm gonna
Giving
use
it
my
one of those
my
handy
magic
spells.
my magic hand spell to
Okay.
go down the hole.
Once again, you cast magic hands. Is that a cantrip?
It's a cantrip, yeah.
Okay, that means you don't use any spell slots. That's fine. So you cast Magic Hands, and once again, the steam in the air and the dust come together to make this Magic Hand that emanates from you. You go down into the hole, and out comes a bat that quickly jumps onto your face. Take 1 damage.
Oh, but
Actually,
I love
roll,
bats.
roll Constitution saving throw. So roll a dice. Add your Constitution saving throw on there.
Oh, my constitution is negative. It's 10.
So it's 10, which means the bat just leaps at you and kind of bites you and then flies away. So you take 1 damage.
Damn it.
I can't see Evie's health bar. I don't know anyone else.
Oh, okay.
How do I change my... How do I change... Oh, do I take damage 1?
On your D&D Beyond sheets, you can change that. How much health are you on, Evie?
Look around here.
4 now.
4?
Okay, that's fine.
Oh god, yeah, you have such low health, don't you?
All right, you should be able to see a health bar now.
You and me out of the room.
Okay, where do you want to go? Okay,
There.
so you
I
follow the room.
Because I assume there's nothing there that we can't really.
No, there isn't.
See.
Give me a second.
Okay, cool.
There's nothing there. But so you enter this room. Give me a second to reveal this massive. Reveals another massive pathway. It's very, very tight. You can only go in 1 by 1 this way. The tunnel is very small.
Rowan first?
Yeah.
I'll walk down the tunnel.
Okay. So Rowan goes down the tunnel first. All you can see is this far. There you are. What do you do? So you're heading this way.
Going.
Oh.
Or can I just look out for some dangerous stuff?
You're here. You're heading this way. Okay. So do you want to do a perception check before you enter the room?
Where's my die?
18. You know that you notice that this is probably going to be a dangerous room because you can hear the snarls and grunts in the background of creatures that you're not sure of, but there's definitely some creature in there.
Oh, can I yell over to you guys? Or should I go stealthily and run in, swinging my sword?
Which one would you prefer?
I'm gonna run in with my sword because I'm enraged.
You're enraged, so I'm going to make the rule that while you're enraged, your stealth checks are. Wait, are you going stealthy or no?
No.
Okay, so you're running in just with rage, going and fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you enter, hold on a minute. I hope
we
you're.
just hear him yell out a battle cry.
You do.
and
You
run
do.
in.
You do.
I say, oh no, and crawl after him.
Yeah.
Oh, look how much money! Wow. Okay, so am I gonna go hit something?
Roll initiative, boys. You're about to fight.
Okay.
This music's hype.
I know, yeah.
So turn order.
Oh shit, I think I accidentally rolled 2.
Give me a second.
Oh no.
You as well, right?
Do you want to assume Evie's been
Oh, no.
following us down this?
Yeah. I think you might need
Speak
Evie's help
louder
here.
for him.
Evie, we can't hear you.
Huh?
Oh, there
Oh,
we
you
go.
have
Okay.
it.
So roll initiative, everyone. So you're about to fight. So wait, Evie, did you roll initiative already or no?
I'm doing it just
Okay,
now.
nice. So what are your bonuses?
+2, so it's 10.
So Rowan's going first. Let me add you.
You should be able to put in the number as well. And it should auto sort
Yeah,
it.
I keep forgetting to do it. I need to do it.
Let me add you. Oops.
For tab as well, you should be able to put in the numbers
Add
that
turn.
we rolled on initiative.
Add turn. Add turn.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, do you not have a name on here? Oh, why is your name not here? Artemisia. Save settings. So Artem. Oh, you're already
You can
there.
claim
That's
your
fine.
token. That's why.
Yeah. I'm just adding you all to the turn order thing and then giving you your numbers. That is not where you do that. There we are. What were your numbers? So Rowan, what did you roll?
I rolled. What was it? Was it
19.
19?
19.
Plus whatever
Wow.
it is.
Plus your
Plus one.
plus 1. So you rolled 20. Okay. Evie, what did you roll?
10 is my final score.
Okay. Golurk?
I did a 4 plus 2, 6.
6. And Emmanuel?
3.
3. Okay. So Malva has first attack, and because he's surprised the orcs that are here, he rolls with advantage. A few things to note about these orcs that are here. There is so the way this works is that there are 4 orcs. There's clearly an orc leader in the front. Next to the orc leader, there's an orc minion. It kind of looks like he's supporting him. He kind of looks like he's supporting the main healer at the front. Then at the back, there are 2 orc minions that are just regular minions. Who are you going to attack, Rowan? What are you going to do? This is battle now.
Are there 4 total?
There's 4 total.
There's 5 on there.
Five total. I can't count. There's 3 at the back that are regular, an orc leader and an orc support. What do you want to do?
Let's go whack the support.
Okay. So move where you want to move and tell me what you're going to do.
Where's the support?
The support is this one here.
Okay, let's go. I'll go ahead and then
Okay.
swing my great axe.
Okay. So you now swing your great axe and roll for attack.
Do I do 2 because I'm enraged?
You are enraged. You don't do 2. You add 2 to your strength bonus. Is
Add
it?
2 to your
Oh, okay.
damage.
Damage,
basically.
sorry, damage, yeah.
I accidentally rolled.
Do you want
Should I
to
just roll again?
roll again?
Yeah.
Okay, 18. Plus 5 is 23, right?
Yep.
Okay. So as you do, the great axe slams down and hits the support. The other orcs are clearly enraged by what you just did. Roll for damage with your great axe. Oh, what did you use? Wait, what did you use? Your great sword.
Oh, sorry, it's got a great sword.
Yeah. That's 2d6 plus 3.
Plus 5.
2d6.
Oh, plus 5. Sorry, yeah, because of
Because
your
it's
rage. Yeah. So you roll 6 and plus. Okay, that's plus the 3. So you rolled 9 damage.
11.
11 damage. Oh, 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay, yep, you're right. So that's 11 damage. And let me play the music again because that stopped. All right. That's the axe basically the sword. Sorry. Chops the orc in half vertically down him,
Whoa.
and the orc splits
love
into
it.
intestines splatter everywhere, and so the orc support dies.
Lovely.
Nice.
Okay. What do you, so next is Artemisia. What would you like to do?
Can I cast a spell and a cantrip at the same
At
time?
where you're no, you can only wait.
So can I do a spell and a cantrip?
So in your actions, it tells you what you can do in your. No, you can only do one of those. You can only cast one spell. You currently can't cast the spell either from where you are that hits the orcs. You need to be in the room.
I know that's the thing. But what if I stood? If I stay here?
You're in the room. You can hit them. Yeah. You're standing next to Rowan currently.
I know.
Mhm.
I don't want to go too close because I'll die. I'm gonna try and cast my fire. What's it called?
Your firebolt.
Firebolt.
Okay.
To this closest monster.
You're a wizard, aren't
That
you?
one.
Yeah.
Wizards roll with intellect, don't they, when it comes to spell casting, or do they roll with wisdom? I always forget. Let me check.
It's intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, I thought so. All right. So roll intelligence to see if you
Let
hit.
me check what my intelligence score is.
Well, she does like a ranged attack, so it's like a d20 plus the 4.
Yep.
It's that hit dice.
Yeah, but then plus whatever bonuses you have in intelligence.
Hang on, it's not giving me the option to add numbers.
It won't be on there.
You don't need to. Just roll your d20.
So just
Okay,
yeah.
16 plus 4 is the hit bonus that you get from casting Firebolt. Then plus 2 is your intelligence bonus, so you're on 22.
I don't think she gets another plus 2. The plus 4 is based off the plus 2.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, so it's just plus 4. That makes sense. Okay,
It's all 20.
it's all 20. So you hit the Firebolt. Who are you casting on?
This closest one.
Okay, that's the orc leader.
I can't go through the. Can I go through these pillars?
What pillars?
Are these not pillars in the floor?
No, they're just markings and shapes in the floor.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go for the leader then.
Okay, so you hit the leader. The firebolt comes raining down. Roll 1d10 for damage.
Fuck.
Wait, hold on.
It could be worse. That's alright.
That's all my life, Ben.
No, it's
Oh,
what
it hit
it's
you?
no. You deal damage to
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was to me.
No, it's to the group, to the leader. So you rolled 1d10 for damage onto the leader. So you hit the leader for 5 damage. There we go. All right. Who's next? Golurk.
Yeah, I take it a bow's out of this.
Mhm.
So I'm looking at daggers only. Okay.
Wait, why are bows out of this?
Well, I don't know. It's short range. That's
You
what I was
can
gonna ask
use a
that.
bow if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, go on then.
Mhm. Okay,
Uh,
you're entering the leader's range.
Unless I can shoot it from here.
I say stand there and see if you can shoot this guy.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Mhm. If you want.
Can I shoot the leader from here, or is
You-
that's through a wall, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot this guy in the back.
Yep. Okay, go for it. So roll your hit.
So I need to do a d20.
Is it? Wait. For hits with a longbow, what is it? Wait, hold on. What's your
We could
What
put
are you
another
asking?
half of that roll.
what's your
Because we weren't sure what to do.
the longbow +4? Okay, so it's 3 + 4, 7. That doesn't hit. So you pull back your arrow, ready to hit. The arrow slings past the ear of one of the orcs, and you just hear a ding when the arrow hits the wall behind him. Next is Emmanuel.
Can I move like
Yeah, you can.
round to her?
Because this is such a small and enclosed thing, I'm assuming you can move anywhere.
Okay. So I'll move here,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds
Okay.
on this guy in front of me.
Inflict wounds. All right.
Yeah.
Is that where is that? I don't see that on your spell sheet. Oh, I see cure wounds. I don't see inflict wounds.
It should be there.
Do you have that? Why
Yeah.
is it not? Let me reload and see if it's there for me. If not, I'll go with what you say. Oh, inflict wounds. Okay, I see it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So yep, 1A, range touch. So you need to be right next to him. Yep. Okay. Yep. Roll to
On
see
the
if you
leader
hit.
guy in front of me.
On the leader. Okay. Roll to see if you hit.
11.
11. That doesn't hit, I'm afraid. So you try and inflict wounds, but he can clearly resist your magic.
Cool.
Wait, if you miss, that doesn't use up a spell slot, does it?
No, it does. 'cause
Oh,
I
it does.
casted it.
Okay, so cast that and use up a spell slot. Now, so the leader comes up to you. The three minions behind him kind of gesture and move towards you as well. They create a kind of wall so that you can't pass, and then the leader comes out. He wields this giant axe. He goes to try and strike you down. Let me roll.
Who's he trying to hit?
He rolls a 19. His axe can hit anyone within 5 feet of him. And so there are currently 2 of you within 5 feet of the leader. So he will roll 1d10 for each of you. So he hits an 8 and a 1. So he, given that you're so close, he'll do the 8 damage to Emmanuel, and he'll deal the 1 damage to Malva. So Rowan, you take 1 damage, and Aman, you take 8 damage.
Oof.
Yikes.
The minions stand there and see that you're weakened, Aman, and they rush you. So one of the minions tries to rush you. He's gonna roll. Let me roll for him. Nat 20. Okay. So he hits, and he's gonna do double damage, whatever you do here. So he's gonna go for an attack. I want you to roll a saving throw in dexterity for me. You better hope this is a good roll, Aman. What's your 18? Okay. As he goes to attack you, with the last will that you have left, you manage to dodge his attack.
Okay.
Now, Malva, it's your turn.
Do I know the orc's health or?
Nope. Only I do.
I'm gonna go try and hit the leader again.
Okay.
So I roll a d20.
Okay, it's 6. Plus your 5, which is 11. That doesn't hit. So you in your rage, you go for your greatsword hit, and you completely miss. Artemisia, it's your turn.
Move back a bit, because if I get hit, I will straight up die.
Okay. All right.
If I stand here, can I shoot my thing through the doorway?
You can. Let's assume you're standing here, and you can.
That's where I was trying to go.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, I thought so.
So I'm going to try and cast firebolts.
Okay.
I'm going to have to do it on the one with the high health, because otherwise it'll hit Emmanuel and
Yep. Okay.
Malva.
Okay. So who are you going for, the leader or the minion? This is the
well, I
leader.
have to go...
This is the minion.
If I go for the leader though, won't it hit these two?
We'll assume that you can control your magic enough to avoid them.
Okay. So I'll go for the leader then.
Okay. So roll to see if you wait. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. Yep. Roll to see if you hit, and then add 4 to the roll. D20.
Add D20. Add 4.
Yep. If you're doing fireball, it's add 4. Yep.
I don't know. How do I get the thing that lets me add?
We'll do that after this. I can show you how macros work.
Okay.
15. You hit. So roll 1d10 fire damage. You rolled a 2. Okay, so that does 2 damage to the leader, and you rise up and you throw this fireball, and this fireball kind of like guides its way past your allies and then smacks the leader in the face, and the leader takes a step back, and he's visibly shaken by your attack. Next is Golurk.
Is he wielding anything flammable?
He isn't. He's wielding a metal grey axe, so he isn't.
Why would you say that? I'll move up 1 here so I can shoot the leader.
Where are you moving?
Here. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine. So you move into Evie's old place. So you go to shoot the leader. Okay, go for it. Roll. Ooh, you roll a 7 plus 4, which
Plus
is 11.
4.
That misses.
Okay.
So you pull back the arrow, and once again, your aim is a little shaky today. You miss the leader. Emmanuel, it's your turn. On the 1 HP.
Yeah. I can heal myself all the way. That's not an issue.
Okay.
It's whether I want to use the potion for it or use a spell.
Mm-hmm.
If I use a potion, can I do something else as my action?
We'll say that using the potion is an action in battle.
Okay. That's what it is normally.
I mean, yeah, that's why.
Okay. I'm the only one that's really injured that bad, so I might just cure wounds myself.
Okay, you're using cure wounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's
using the power of Hestia inside you, you cure your wounds. Does that heal you 1d8 plus 3? Okay.
and then because I get an extra +3 to that.
Do you? Oh, for
Yeah,
oh, okay.
because they're Disciple of Life, it's an extra
Yeah,
2
that's
plus
fine.
the spell's level.
Sure.
To be good.
Go on.
Well, he heals 7.
That's not bad.
Are you moving or no? Are you staying where you are?
Move to the end of the room or something if you're going to use spells.
I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
so I'm not doing attack of opportunity.
Okay. You're still, yeah, that's very smart. Okay, fine. So now the orc leader turns to you, sees that you use your wounds and you heal your wounds, and he's even more enraged that you basically shrugged off his damage. He wants to go after you again. He ignores Ben and Rowan in the corner and goes straight for you, Amon. So let's see what he rolls.
Okay, now.
He goes to swing with his great axe and he misses you just barely. He basically gave you a haircut. The minion, however, rushes to help him, and the minion goes to attack you from behind, so he is going to roll as well. You're quite nimble on your feet, so the minion also misses. He goes to swing with his fist and misses you. Malva, it's your turn again.
Ooh, I reckon I'm going to have another crack at that orc leader.
Okay. So you're going for the orc leader. You know what to do with the greatsword, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
6 + 5, 11.
Oh,
You swing with your greatsword, and he ducks under it and just laughs as you miss him. Artemisia, it's your turn.
Who's got the lowest XP out of the 3 minions?
The
Or
lowest
3
HP. Well,
monsters?
you can't tell the enemy's HP, but they're looking around about equal. Well, the minions look visibly weaker than the leader. But the leader is pretty hurt because you've been focusing him down.
I might go for. I'll go for the minion that's been attacking Emmanuel.
Okay. Sure. So, the minion that's been attacking Amon, you're
This
attacking
one.
them with what?
Firebolt.
Okay.
It's basically my only attack.
Okay. So you use Firebolt. You know what to do. You know what to do. Roll your d20. Add the 4. 7. So that...
Misses.
Unfortunately, you try and cast the Firebolt, but he quickly realizes what you're doing, turns around and ducks under your Firebolt. Golurk, it's your turn.
Can arrows go through 2 people at once?
Arrows cannot, unless they're magical arrows, so no.
Okay.
Well, wait, no, 2 enemies or 2 people? Like, what are you trying to ask? They can go through. Yeah, they can go through it. They can, if they have. I think there's a thing. If there's a piercing thing, I'm not sure though. Give me a second.
No, piercing's just a type of damage.
Oh, okay. No, then no.
It's up to you.
I'll say no.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll go for the leader again.
Okay, sure. So you're gonna strike. Try again. Roll.
Nice.
17.
Oh.
Big rolls. So this time your aim is steady. You basically just keep him in your sight, and then you let go, and the arrow pierces and goes straight through. How much damage is that? 3.
Plus 2, 5.
So you do 5 damage to the orc leader. The arrow hits the orc leader directly in the arm, and now he's visibly like worn down. He's feeling very, very damaged. That causes him to take a step back. The other orcs that haven't been attacking take a step back too. Apart from the one that's on Amon, that guy's still there.
Okay.
So now, Emmanuel, it's your turn.
This guy's still within 5 feet of me, right?
He is, yeah. Diagonally.
The leader.
Yep, he is still within 5 feet of you.
Alright, I'm just gonna try and hit him with the mace then.
Okay, you're going for a mace attack, alright?
Yeah.
So you swing your mace, roll your d20. (12 + 4, 16) just misses
No,
him.
just 12.
Oh yeah, 8 + 4, 12. That misses. So you tried to swing your mace, but you're not very experienced with it, and you miss. So now the orc leader is very, very injured. So he takes a step back out of your range. Amon.
Okay, I'm gonna try hit him again.
Okay, with the mace.
Yeah.
He's.
It has to be a melee attack.
Yep, it does. So go ahead. 15, 19. So you manage to catch him as he disengages. Roll your damage.
Oh, I see.
You hit the maximum damage 8. As you slam the mace down onto his head basically disintegrates into pieces, and the orc leader stands there, and then just falls to the ground. The orc minions are now visibly shaken and quickly all rush down here to you, and they're surrounding you, Amon.
Amon, you really pissed them off.
Malva, what are you doing?
I'll go
will
up to him
say-
on and go help him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
for
stand in
future
the square?
reference.
Can you stand in the same square as other people? No.
Nah,
Okay.
you can move through the square. but
You
can't
can move
stand-
through it, yeah.
Yeah, for,
I
like,
reckon
for Rowan,
stand. Yeah.
Mhm.
for future reference, if they move out of your melee range, then you can get an opportunity to attack them,
Oh yeah.
which I don't think he did.
Yeah, I kind of
but-
noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go here.
Mhm.
And which one's more hurt? Left or right?
You can tell they're about equal. They haven't been hurt at all.
Okay. Let's go smack the left one.
Okay. So you smack the left one. Roll 10 plus 5, 15. That hits. So you
Okay.
with your greatsword, you know you're gonna hit him. You slash at him. How much damage do you do?
What dice do I roll? 2d6.
It's 2d6 plus 3 plus 2. So 2d6 plus 5. That's 7 plus 5, 12 damage. As you do, you essentially hack the orc in half horizontally, and the top half kind of
look, that's 3.
the top half slides off the bottom half, and you just see the legs of this orc, and then it falls.
I'm going now like 4 for 4 for slicing in half.
You-
That's great.
Yeah, I'm loving this. I think I picked the right character.
Okay, so then you
I might have to go on that note.
okay. Should we say?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have to go now?
Yeah, I've got my
Okay,
food.
no
Right.
worries. We'll
I mean, you
say
can carry on your turns.
yeah. So yeah, he kills one, so he's dead. Next, there are only 2 orcs remaining. Artemisia, it's your turn.
Which 2 are
I'll catch
remaining?
you up later
This
then.
this one and this one.
Bye, Rowan.
Bye, Rowan.
See you later.
Bye.
I'll go for the closer one.
Okay. So you go for this guy over here. All right, you cast Firebolt. So roll to see if it hits. All right, you roll the 13 big plus whatever your bonus
Plus
is.
My
4.
what-
Nice. 17. Okay, you hit.
Yeah, and then roll d10 for damage.
Yep, that's the one. Okay, you hit a 9. You conjure the fire, and the fire grows fairly large from your hands. You just throw it out with all of your might. It flies through the air and smacks him in the chest, burns all of his insides, and then he falls to his death. So that's 3 down, 1 to go. Golurk, it's your turn.
Let's bow him.
19, you hit. Your arrow aim is steady now. You're warmed up. You're ready. You pull it back and you throw. You hit him for a massive. Is that 8 damage or
10.
more? 10 damage.
Plus
The
2,
arrow
yeah.
slices him directly in his brain. That's a perfect headshot. Arrow sticks straight through him, and he dies.
Look, good stuff.
Listen.
So after that whole encounter, you kill all 4 orcs that stood in your way. In front of you is the final spire, a giant relic in the middle, and massive pieces of gold behind them. What do you do?
Can we read the relic again?
You can read. Wait, the relic is in front of you. So this is just this rune that's in front of you. This gold thing. You can go ahead and try and read it if you like.
Yep, give us the
I'll-
last word.
I'll-
Come on.
Try and
Alright.
read it.
Okay. So, who wants to read? Whoever wants to read, roll insight.
Wait, as a man,
Go
have
on.
you got bigger insight than me? Is your
It's
insight
plus
5?
for me.
Yeah, you do it then.
Okay. Roll insight. 7. Okay, 12. The stone that's lying in front of you is emanating light, and you get this urge to like take it. It has inscriptions on it that you're unsure of the meaning. But you know you have the desire to take it, and you know that that's probably a good idea.
Can I call everyone else over, see if they can understand it?
Yeah,
better
sure.
than me?
Of course.
I will roll insight.
Okay. Go for it.
I think my insight is +4. So
Okay,
it's not very high.
13. Okay. So you rolled a 9 plus 4, so that's 13. As you have a look at the stone, you can kind of make out the words that are on it, and the words that are on it are Brecken Stone.
Stone. Or Breck and Stone.
I've written it in chat.
Brecken Stone.
You haven't checked out the final spire in this dungeon.
I want to check the final spire.
Okay. Roll insight. 17, big.
Oh,
Uh,
dude.
+4, so it's 21.
There you go.
Okay, nice. So as Evie walks up, the final word inscribes itself into the scroll that you've been carrying this entire time. The final word reveals itself to be shop.
Oh.
What was the name of the person who worked at the tome shop?
Zeal.
Deal?
Oh yeah. What about the apothecary?
That was I have the name. Hold on, I forget her name. Give me a second. It was something like Armentor or something like that.
Okay, not relevant. Yeah.
Amanthar. That's the name of the person who worked at the apothecary.
Shall we have a gold stack each?
Baby, I've been waiting to get that gold.
So as you walk up, you can see that there are 4 piles of 100 gold pieces each.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. Does Rowan get one?
I mean, you can pick it up and share it with him later.
Yeah.
So you take it for now, but share it when he's next on.
We take 1, 2, 5 each.
I know there are 4 piles of 5 gold coins. Here are your 5.
So yeah, there are 4 piles of 100 coins each.
100. So do we get 125 each?
Yeah.
Wait, why 125 each?
If we're sharing the last one,
Oh,
and then
oh,
giving
right.
25 each to Rowan
Okay.
later.
Sure. Yeah. Well, why don't you take the 100 each now, and then actually take it out of your character sheet when he's next on, so you remember, or at least I'll remember for you to do
Wait,
that.
so we each give ourselves 100?
Yeah. Yeah, give yourselves 100 each.
Yeah, I can say that because it'll be 133 each, right? Not 125.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can like it saves the chat entries. We could just be like plus.
Yep.
Be like that, so we can see it next time.
I'm gonna go now that we've killed.
I mean,
all
the
these things.
final thing that I'm gonna say before we all go, you all after that long and tiring adventure through the dungeon, you all feel like experienced. You feel like you could take on the world. You all level up. You're all now level 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations. So what this means?
How do we do that?
Right. So what this means is on your character sheets, you can level up your character, and this has quite a few perks. 1, you get hero points, which I'll show you what they do. 2, you get to increase your health with hit dice. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that next time?
Now
can roll
I
it
need to
now.
increase my health,
Okay, sure.
and
Alright.
then I'm gonna go.
Okay. So you all, because you're all going to level 2, I believe you all get 6 hero points. And what these hero points allow you to do is roll 1d6 onto any skill check roll that you like. And that costs 1 point. So you get 6 of those.
Wait, say that again.
So
My
basically,
thing- my thing-
so basically, you get given 6 hero points now that you go to level 2. Each
Yeah.
of these hero points can be spent on an extra d6 dice that you can add on to any skill check that you like. So you basically get 6 d6s that you can use later on to add on to a skill check.
Do you want to write that in as an
D6?
inspiration?
Do you want to write? Yeah, write that in. Yeah. So write in your inspiration box. Write 6.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. I don't know how to find any of this.
On
How
your
do I do
character
this?
sheet, go to your inspiration in the top right and
Yeah.
put 6. Now your hit dice. Where do I find your hit dice number? Each of you should have a hit dice number. Where are you?
How do I edit the inspiration? I don't get it.
How many?
Mine wouldn't edit it.
Let me
No,
find
it's
it.
just on off, isn't it? Okay.
Yep. Oh, is it on off? Okay. That's fine. Just turn your inspiration on. I'm gonna write it in the chat. Or is there any way you can write it on your character sheets that you'd remember? Okay. How about this?
I'll write it in my note.
Add add it in your notes on your character sheet or something and keep track of it. So you each have 6 hero points that you can spend now. Now your HP. Wait, did you all add your gold, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I leveled up in D&D Beyond and it gave me an extra 7 health.
Okay, good. So
Oh.
level up
Oh,
in
there we go.
D&D Beyond. It should give you your extra health.
How'd you level up?
Go to your class, and then it says level, and there's a drop-down menu.
Ah.
Extra spell slot.
Oh, big. Wait, Evie, you might get an extra spell slot too.
She gets to learn an extra spell as well.
Big.
I can choose a style of fighting as a specialty.
Oh.
I might choose my new spell next time because I really need to go to bed because I'm gonna go to work tomorrow.
What did you guys think?
Jeez.
How was that adventure?
It was
really
really
good.
good.
Do you want to do that regularly? Because I'm 100% down to adapt the story.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you've all selected what you're doing, then I guess we head off. That was a really good session, guys. Well done. Oh, right. Next
Yeah,
time,
good.
I want to hear voices for your characters.
I mean, well played from you as well. To be fair, I mean that's a lot of work.
It took like a good day of work, but it was a lot of fun to do. I really enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
I want to see how you progress the
How
story.
much
and
more
stuff.
have you planned? Is that all of you? Is that all that you've planned so far?
I have had a bit more planned content, but only a bit. So you kind of reached to where I expected you to reach by the end of the session. So that's good. My estimations
Yeah,
were correct. Big. So this next week I'll prepare some more.
I mean,
We'll see how it goes.
If Rowan had perceived this hole in the ground, we would have had none of that.
What would have happened is you probably would have investigated it. Really, I'd say there's a big hole in the ground with something in that. You probably would have investigated it, but because Rowan
okay.
didn't perceive it, you all took damage.
Okay, yeah.
How balanced do you think that fight was? Do you think it was fairly balanced? Do you think it was too easy, too hard?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was savage on a man.
Yeah, the cleave was the only bit I was a bit air about.
Yeah.
But it's your rules, so
Mhm.
it doesn't really matter.
Fair enough. Okay. No, that was fun.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot more prepared for the next session. I think Stream liked it as well, from what I got the impression of. So yeah.
Yeah, good.
All right, boys and girls. I will end the stream there.